Is everything gone? 1, 2, 3 'cause coffee is very cheap. 1, 2, 3 coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is very cheap. 1, 2, coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is very cheap. 1, 2, coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is very cheap. 1, 2, coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is very cheap. 1, 2, coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is very cheap. 1, 2, coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is very cheap. 1, 2, coffee is everything gone. 1, 2, coffee is very cheap.
Oh, cool, dude.
1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. 'Cause 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 1 is the loneliest number, worse than 2.
One is the old man, coffee and pink card. 2 can be an old ass man, because coffee is very, very, very cute. Coffee is old man, it's a pink card. one is an ordinary copy. He is there for you. One is the ordinary copy. He is there for you too. Copy narratives enemies and make it later. Copy so happy just something you can because he's such a living God.
You freaking my soul. 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 You freaking my soul.
Creature that swings his wand of king defeat. What a triumph is there.
You freaking my soul. 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 You freaking my soul.
Eating things while walking in the hood. When they silent smoke coming from a dumpster. It was a bunch of weed getting smoked by guinea pigs.
So they adopted him and they didn't go Charlie.
Eating things while walking in the hood. When they silent smoke coming from a dumpster. It was a bunch of weed getting smoked by guinea pigs.
So they adopted him and they didn't go Charlie.
Don't know how
Watch you
walk
when this weed is so fucking
good. Charlie song
good.
loud.
Then the motherfuckers
Feeling loud on the streets.
talking money.
Talking loud. Talking fast. Charlie's hitting me up, but I chronic relax. Honest, Charlie. It's honest. Shut your ass up, I need weed. Get on me, though.
Charlie.
Get on me, though. Charlie. Get on me, though.
Charlie.
Get on me, though.
Charlie.
Get on me, though.
Charlie.
Charlie. Get on me, though.
Charlie.
Get on me, though.
Charlie.
I'm in a drop.
Yeah. What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Einstein? What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Epstein? What is blood doing with those numbers? Is he tongue sucker, or is he a sus women's, or an anti-furry making base dark memes? Wait, I think I know what he's typing now. Wait. 6, 7. What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Einstein? What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Epstein?
think this Diddy blood is Epstein. I think this Diddy blood is Einstein. I think we are gonna turn him into Copy Lane mechanism. What is this Diddy blood doing? What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Einstein? What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Epstein? What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Einstein? What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Is blood Epstein? Banana fun ding ding dong. Banana fun. Banana.
My snail's got humor.
Hey, I'm in the illegal gambling hall playing mahjong. Fuck a bunny girl, I'm trying to get my money long. I don't even know how to play this shit. I give no fucks though, I'ma still run this shit. These bastards got chopped fingers. One of them got mad, they said, Katurishiro! He pulled out the katana, so I pulled out the Glock. You should have seen his face when he saw the Glock. I had enough, so I robbed the whole table. Run your shit, or I'll can you like Abel. Someone said, I don't speak English. Motherfucker, you just said that in English. They call me the Mahjong banger, cause I see a rich girl and I wanna bang her. I had an op named Tachibana. I kicked out his legs, now his name is just Bana.
This beat was not made by
Yo, Yo, you ready for this? I'm about to go in on this beat. Hey. Yo. Look. I'm about to go in on this. I went to Costco. The fuck?
The rock of my ass made me disabled. Told bro I have CP, he asked if I was mental. My breath smells like shit, I need a mental. I'm weird as shit, I just lick my toe. Kim Jong-un is a master of goon. Me and P. Diddy had a sneaky, sneaky link. He showed me his super big ding-a-ling. Jeffrey Epstein touched me when I was a teen. When I met my uncle, shit got freaky. Turns out me and him are mad zesty. 9/11, Osama is related to Obama. Hitler definitely had a micro penis. To excite myself, I shoved some hot wheels up my anus. Come shot so powerful it reached Venus. And Kai said that is a performative dingus. So bro, day trading is the new wave. He then lost
All his money the very next day.
after that I lost 5K on a poker play. Then my crush
The wig looks really good on you. Thank you, thank you. We're already gonna start off talking about that. So yes, for those wondering, oh my god, I have, first of all, I've switched from let me just restart that. I have switched from using keyboard and mouse to using controller primarily for the purposes of this. Why is the start button so messed up? Why is the select button an axis, but the start button's a button? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I've switched from keyboard and mouse to controller because I found that a lot of people were getting frustrated about the audio issues, and it sounded like one of those shitty memes. It's like, boom, 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 you know, where he's like mashing on the keyboard or whatever. And I realized that it would probably just be best for the health of the stream if I stopped doing that. Even though I do like playing on keyboard more, I figured it would probably just be better. In addition to that, a lot of stuff has happened. Because of the last little while, I was unable... Why does my... Okay, they're actually rage baiting me. My start button keeps getting unbound. I'm the minority who enjoyed the keyboard clicks. It's like advanced ASMR. A lot of y'all wouldn't understand. Alright, so I lost track of my original save file, so I just ported in all the fucking My Castle weapons that we had last time. To be perfectly honest, there's most of the stuff, 99% of the stuff we were going to use to begin with was already just stuff that we had from Hoshido. Like, for example, right now I'm going to be using the Carp Streamer when I reclass. I forgot to give my Corrin my skills. Shit. Let me just save... Did my start button seriously get unbound again? There's just no way, right? How, Sway? How, Sway? Okay, you know what? I turned on my DS for Windows. Let's see if this works out better. A, B, X, Y. Left, right, up, down. That's the circle pad. C-stick, left, right. I guess C-stick's fine. Button, LR. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? Give me a second. Let me pull up everything again. Start. Select. Okay. I think my start button's broken. This DualShock controller has been... This DualShock controller has been through a lot, man. I gotta start... Thankfully, I can press the touchpad close to the, where the start button is, and it'll mostly work out. I will say I'm gonna have to start looking for an alternative. These runs inspired me to start my first Lunatic CQ run, and I'm on chapter 20. It's pretty fun. That's what I like to hear. That being said, it's gonna stop being fun right about where you are right now. The Flyer Skip Central is, like, fairly middling, but then after that, like, Hoshido, it just becomes... The problem with Hoshido is that the maps are not badly designed, but they do all take advantage of, like, the worst parts of Fire Emblem Fates. That being stat stacking so that you literally only have like 4 units whose combat matters and every other unit is just a support unit. That shit is extremely annoying and, more importantly, extremely powerful within the context of this game. Quixotic, Rend Heaven. I know I had Life and Death. I had Vantage. I had Trample, Strength +2. Where's Lunge? Lunge. I did have Darting Blow because I got Rally Speed, so I had Darting Blow, Camaraderie. For Rally Strength, I had HP +5 and Gamble. Sorry, I'm just getting the skills that I had from the previous run because I forgot to import them properly. What else do I know I had? So if I had Life and Death, I must have had Steel Strength. And I must have had Duelist's Blow. Sorry, Duelist's Blow, Vantage, Steel Strength, Life and Death. That's number 1. Trample, I need Savage Blow. Trample, Savage Blow, Strength +2, Lunge. I had these skills. Did I have anything else? I feel like I had some other stuff. No, I know for a fact I had Lock, Touch, and Poison Strike. I know for a fact I had those. I don't think I had Lethality and or Shuriken Fair, however. I definitely had Replicate. That's what I did. I had Replicate and Golem Bane from Mechanist. Let's grab... Where is my Golem Bane? Golem Bane. I think that's covering about everything. Here, let me see something. When the actual fuck did I learn Swap and Seal Defense? Oh, I did learn Swap and Seal Defense because I was in Spear Fighter. Hold up. Streets are telling me I need to equip Swap and Seal Defense. I didn't save it. Okay, god damn it. Alright, give me a second. This. I didn't have this. I had Swap. I had this. Oh, I had Soul as well. I had Soul. I remember that. I had Rally Strength. I didn't have any of these skills. I didn't have Shelter. I didn't have Shove. I did have Sealed Strength. I had that. Replicate, Rend Heaven, Rally Speed, Rally Defense, Quixotic, Poison Strike, Lock Touch, Lunge, HP plus 5, Life and Death. I did not have Life Taker or any of that shit. I had Golem Bane, I had Gamble, I had Duelist's Blow, I had this, Darting Blow, Rally Speed. Let me just boot up another thing of FEF Twiddler. Go here, Twiddler, open up Chapter 0, Unit Viewer, go to my Shion, edit learn skills. Okay, what does Kuranari not have that Shion did have? Seal Defense, I forgot to give him that. This, Seal Strength, this, I got Malefic Aura during the course of the run. That covers us. Save. Okay. Kuranari, save the goddamn game. Okay, sorry for the delay, folks. Why not spam Vantage and Astra? I feel like Vantage and Astra is definitely... I am spamming Vantage in a lot of these runs. It's just not Vantage Astra. It's Life and Death because, you know, Astra's... So there's this problem with Astra, and it's that it's a proc skill. And I forgot to give Felicia her goddamn Tomebreaker. Hold up. I need a Tomebreaker... Where the hell is Tomebreaker? Tomebreaker, right here. Tomebreaker, and then what is the level? Live to Serve, that's it. I need to give her Live to Serve. L. This is R, Live to Serve, there you go. Save, equip, Live to Serve, Tomebreaker, save the run. Okay. By the way, is the game audio a little too loud for anybody else? If it's only loud on my end, I can adjust on my end, but I feel like I do need to ask you guys, is the audio too loud on your guys' end? Do you not write down the skills on an Excel or something? That would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? My voice is louder than the game. That's not enough, though. Like, it needs to be, like, significantly louder than the game. Why am I a diviner? I thought I was a... Alright, whatever, I'll take it. I genuinely thought that I was still in, Wyvern, or whatever. Just gonna start working on my tome rank. ASAP. ASAP. On those motherfucking pockets, ASAP. I don't need a platinum chain, bitch, I snatch. Whatever. And then he says, born loser, half deaf and half black. Bring your boys and your guns and get laughed at. Rich rap bitch smack or something like that. Chopped up in a trash bag. And then the next guy comes on. This is from, what is this from? I think it's from Bitch Please. No, it's not from Bitch Please. It's from one of the Marshall Mathers LP songs that I totally forgot the name of. Trying your rappers to the point they can't yell. I think we do replicate here, and then we call it for these two, and then we go... Oh, was it a good idea to actually reclass Kuranari here? I just realized that it's not a good idea to reclass Kuranari here because... Okay, so here's the new strat. Here's the new strat, by the way. I've come up with a new strat for this run. It's not necessarily a new strat, it's a new way of life. We are going to be going full Shinzo Abe core. The number one thing I'm going to be focusing on through the course of this run is going to be getting units married. So Leo might marry Baruka this run for Malig Gaming. It just said I have 0 viewers. Okay, I think the stream's just messing out. It went from like 11 to 0. Okay, whatever. We'll just equip, like, a high might weapon, like the Raider Katana. Oh, that Yato has more accuracy than that. People need to fuck. Exactly what I'm talking about. Compared to the Iron Dagger, yeah, we'll take the Quill Pen, thank you. In fact, we'll take the Votive Candle, which is even stronger, and we'll equip that. Would it be better to get Felicia into Strategist right now? Is an interesting question that I don't know the answer to. You know what I think could be actually very good? Is doing Instant Elise reclass. Because if I do Instant Elise reclass, she can actually rely on Silas for the course of this upcoming chapter. I think I like that actually. So we're gonna go Life and Death Vantage. Just the minimum bound for us to be able to get to the 1-hit KO threshold. So if I have the Yato equipped here, or rather, let's say the Dragonstone equipped. If I have the Dragonstone equipped here, I have 32 attack. I think 32 attack should be enough to one-hit KO Faceless. Why does it keep pulling? Oh god, I think this controller is going to be giving me some grief. Did you guys see the news about Murata? Yusuke Murata? Why did my game crash? What the hell happened? Did he die or something? Surely not. Don't leave me in suspense, dog. Okay, we'll go Dragonstone equip. He just decided to be openly racist now. That just happens sometimes. Like, sometimes you just gotta accept that there's no such thing as a truly woke mangaka. We just have to accept that you have what you have, and you live with it. And sometimes you're gonna be sad about the situation that comes up as a result of it, but, you know, that's just life, man. Okay, let's see. Let's check the stats here. A fatal error? Show me this goddamn log. Hold up. Pause. I need to go here. Desktop. Where is Paragon? Paragon. Hold up. I need to go GCWE. I feel like, sorry this has turned into a tech support stream, but I feel like I might have fucked something up. Let's see. Chapters. Go here. This should be Dawn, Embrace the Dark. No, not this one. AZB. Okay, do I have the AZB set up? Stream map. AZB. Okay, and then so then do I have it in the game's data? I should have it there. Mods location. Oh my god. They're not gonna make me do this, right? Oh my god. Please don't make me do this on stream. This is gonna fucking kill the viewership. God damn it. Desktop. Fuck. Go here. (5/24/2026). I'm looking for something that I've edited like literally today. If I go ROMFS sound here. Sound. If I go this. Go here. Give me a second here, folks. Save as. Okay, I think I have to redo this entire thing. I have to go here. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Alright, I guess I'll just start going into bits in the meantime. Sorry folks, so I was doing some Paragon ROM editing, and I think that it just got fucked up to the point where I have to kind of mess around with this stuff to begin with. If I just go sound here, take this one, go back here. Where the hell is the... Here? Put this here. Exit out of this. I think if I boot the game right now, it should load and just have some like slightly shittier music or something like that. Why is the audio not working? Why did my audio get completely nuked? Okay, my audio just fully went towards my controller. Okay, so this is telling me... Okay, I got it. Okay, give me like 10 minutes. I'll be able to solve this goddamn issue out. Where is this? Run it again. Okay, we go open. No. Okay, right here. Open this up. Okay, if I go open, create this, we're gonna have to go, oh my god, fucking hell. Okay, stream, okay, right here. Alright, I guess I'll talk about my con experience. So, yesterday I just went to MomoCon. I live fairly close by, so I decided that it would be a good opportunity to go. And I had a very good time. I will, however, say that there were a lot of... It was the yin and yang of experiences, man. There was a lot of awesome stuff that happened, and there was a lot of just, like, annoying ass shit that just happened there. I guess we'll start off with... We'll just go in, like, chronological order. First of all, I, like an idiot, thought that in America you could go to a convention and not have to spend 4 hours worrying about the parking. I went there and I just, like, milled around for a while because there was just no parking available. I figured it out. It was fine. I got into a parking lot. They overcharged. Whatever. However, there was a very funny event at the parking lot. So there was this guy, so there were a bunch of like police officers in the area because there was a ton of people in the area. I cannot stress this enough. There were a genuinely ridiculous number of people in the area. And as a result, there were some like officers in the area to make sure that the situation was fine. And like nobody was like, going into wrong areas, like doing shit in the wrong way, yada, yada, yada. There was this just one random ass guy. I have no idea who this guy is. He's just like sitting there. He just sits over there and he goes, hold up, let me just rename this something else. Okay. He just sits there and he goes, he's just, I had my head, I'm like I'm a little bit tired, so I didn't pay attention to what he was saying. But on my way out of the car, well, I see him on my way in through my car windows, and he's just like talking to the police officers and like, or whatever, and he almost got in the way of my car once, but I lived, whatever. Okay, we got it. Okay, so I just need to fix this for the purposes of the rest of the stream. All right, give me a second then. And I get out of my car, and this guy's saying, like, what are you gonna do, pussy? I see, don't talk to those officers, they're a bunch of pedophiles, and it was extremely hard for me to not burst out laughing at this, because I don't know what I expected him to be doing. It was not that. Like, I did feel like he was maybe trying to instigate, but this guy was, like, a professional instigator, dude. He was just like, he was milling around in the area and just talking shit to the police officers there. That's so beast mode. This is the kind of thing that you can only get when you live in a big city. Or at least nearby a big city. I was actually fucking, I got home and I laid in bed and I almost cried laughing at how stupid the situation was. God. HS stream. After that, now mind you, I'm wearing my Perry cosplay, and if you don't remember, Perry's right eye, from your perspective it's her left eye, but from her perspective it's her right eye, is covered by her hair. So I couldn't see shit out of my right eye because it was covered by hair. Now, what you need to understand is that for the purposes of this cosplay, and also just for general day-to-day life, I got a contact lens prescription. And it wasn't properly set in, and I think contact lenses work a little bit different from, like, regular glasses in the sense that, like, my contact lenses, if I only had one eye, it was, like, way more blurry than otherwise, so for the entire convention, I could barely see a goddamn thing. It was a goddamn struggle getting through that place. .bcstm, okay. That in and of itself was not bad enough, but the heels, I'm sorry, women, I don't know how the hell you do this. The heels were actually torture. Like, walking around in those heels for like 5 hours hurt my legs so much that my heels are still sore today. That's how ridiculously it hurt. Do I have SMN? SMN is... That's Satoru Marsh Knight, and that's Modernism Street, that's Marble Forest. Okay, so I just need this one. Stream, strm map, ttl.bc stm. There you go. And then I'll go here, not sys1, I need stream1, and then we'll go out here. Okay. We'll just go to the, where the hell's the sound, where's the sound file that I just made? This is not the right folder. I should go here, converted music, base music change project, sound, copy this, go to the other file, to this stream file, go back here, do this, replace this file. Done. Now we boot the game up, and everything works hunky-dory, and I don't cry myself, cry sadly. That person is not a po-po-ho. That's true, that's true. That being said, I did feel kind of guilty, because after the convention ended, so basically I went to the convention, the main thing that I was trying to do was, there was a bunch of different fandoms have fan photo shoots at MomoCon, and I really wanted to partake in one of the fan photo shoots, the Fire Emblem fan photo shoot, at MomoCon, so I did so. I looked up the information for it. Getting there was kind of a pain, but whatever, you know, I can walk. I mean, you know, I'm not a baby, I can walk around, it's fine. I got there, I took the photo, we went to the photo shoot, we got a bunch of photos, it was a ton of fun. By the way, I feel so bad for saying this, but I do have to bring attention to it. Now, they did a bunch of group photos, but they also did different photos based on which game your character that you were cosplaying was from. So they went from, like, reverse release order. So first of all, they said Fire Emblem Shadows. I'm like, Fire Emblem Shadows? And 2 people came up. And, it was pretty cute. They, like, kissed when they took the photo, because it was, like, the main character and his wife or whatever. I'm presuming. Presumably, they were actually related, like in a relationship IRL, too, because otherwise that would be kind of problematic. Regardless, that happened, and then after that, they were like, Fire Emblem Engage, and then there's one Marin cosplayer that shows up, and I'm like, damn, that fucking sucks. And then, mind you, there is one other game in the entire lineup that had one cosplayer, and it's Echoes. So, I don't know, man, like, I feel bad for the Engage fans, but it is not beating these fraud allegations. What's a Fire Emblem Shadows? Do you don't remember? So, Insys put out, like, a second Fire Emblem mobile gacha game called Fire Emblem Shadows. That's, like, it's, like, light, social deduction light. Okay, if this game... Is there another controller I have? This is actually gonna be such a pain, because I think my start button is so busted, it's just randomly pressing start. Whatever. This guy has 20... This guy's 30... What did I do to deserve this? What did I actually do to deserve this? Why is it doing this to me? Oh my god, piss off. Here's what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll rebind the start. Here's what I'll do, actually. Controls, I'll rebind start to this button, and I'll rebind select to this button. Yeah, so now my... What? Wait, did I rebind it backwards? Configure. controls. Start needs to be this. Select needs to be this. No, start needs to be right. I'm tripping. Oh my god. Start needs to be this. Select needs to be this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't know. It was a really fun meetup. There was a Camilla cosplayer. Probably the most like daring cosplay there was Summer Byleth, which basically you're just like wearing a bikini and you have like a knife with you and you're wearing a wig, which is kind of beast mode, I guess. Like it makes it easier, and it was in the middle of summertime, so it wasn't too bad. But like a lot of people in there were sweating their goddamn balls off, and I don't blame them either. I have 34 attack. 34 minus 25 is 9. This guy does die. Okay, let's see. So if I go Elise pull up. Elise, I'm going to give Felicia the heart seal. I'm not going to use it on her. I'm going to give her the heart seal. And in fact, I'm also going to drop this iron dagger into the convoy and grab out what I think will be the best. Ooh. What if instead of life and death vantage, I did like a really, really fat build? Like I went for like super fat, what's the attack on these guys? 19 attack, 19 and 21 attack. 14, I could get 18, 19, 20. I just need to buy one defense tonic, and then me paired up with Felicia with a rally from myself gets to 21 defense. So, well, the problem is then they wouldn't attack me then, right? I think they wouldn't attack me, but you know, it's only one defense tonic, so it's not too much of an issue if I end up wasting this. We will unequip the Vantage Life and Death, and we will instead equip Replicate. What else do I need? I need like some extra support would be nice. I guess I'll equip the HP plus 5, never hurts. Wouldn't they still attack to proc the out of combat damage skills? I don't think they would, because I'm pretty sure the way the AI works is that if you don't counterattack, then like if they counterattack, then it doesn't do it. Because on like chapter 17, the ninjas won't attack Xander if he has the Siegfried equipped and has enough defense that he doesn't care. What happened to Leo? We're back in the forest with Felicia. Take a guess. Take a guess about what happened. I just replicate out. Actually, I would like to equip, like, Trample or something. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I get Rally Strength, and I want to, like, get, like, Trample so I can actually kill the enemies downstairs quickly. Let's try this strat out. Let's try this strat out. I love this track so much. This is the reason, whenever Toby Fox gets on the OST for this game, it's always absolutely god tier. Okay, if I go here, I go, okay, let's go Rally Strength here, Rally Strength and Speed here. If I go here and I go like, you know, I have 18 speed. The bass on this track is also ridiculous. Is this beautiful Pokemon music? This is Scarlet and Violet's OST. Scarlet and Violet, one of the most underrated. Like, I feel like people don't talk enough about how surprisingly fucking good these games are. I just think that it's kind of insane how little people talk about it. Low Kirkenuinely. So if I go Convoy, take out like the Carp Streamer, trade it to the Corrin, Elise pulls up, takes those two reclasses right now. Yeah, that's the play. That's the play. Do this. Heart Seal over. This over. Wait. Silas pair up it to Elise. Elise go here. Take the Carp Streamer and the Heart Seal. Heart Seal use instantly. Go into the class. I don't talk about low quality games of the richest franchise in the world. I'm sorry, you need to, like, at some point you need to accept the fact that the game is like, also the character writing in Pokemon, modern Pokemon, is so much better than it used to be. Like, even compared to, like, I think Gen 5 onwards, they've been doing a damn good job at making sure the character writing actually, like, works in a way that it just did not used to work. And both these guys attack me? No, actually, only one of them can attack me. I'll just go here. I need to give Elise Arthur ASAP. No, but the crazy shit that happened was at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, I did all that stuff. I sang karaoke. I had a decent time, but I was getting really tired. So I was like, I think it's about time for me to head home. And I go to the, it just rained and I did not want to wear my heels. So I took off my heels and I sloshed through the rain, whatever. My socks got wet, whatever. It's fine. I'll live. What really fucked with me was afterwards, I went to the place that I parked. Mind you, the place that I parked it's like fully, it's not solid dirt. It's got like, how do I describe this? The place, normally, like, it's a parking lot and it's got like asphalt on the ground. This place was not like that. It was like a grass field that we were parking on. And my car gets stuck in a ditch. And I was like, oh my god, there's just no way this is happening to me right now. Thankfully, I managed to make my way out of the ditch, but, like, it was still a total mess, dude. My car is still fucked up, and I'm going to have to take it in today to, like, a car wash and fix it up, but the people that helped me get out of the ditch were actually 2 police officers, so you know what? There's some good ones out there. That's what they, you know, the leftists won't want to tell you this, but there's some good ones out there. As long as they help you, help exactly me out. And that's totally not a super selfish way to look at it at all. Anyways. Yeah, that was one hell of a day. And then I went to get pizza, and then as I was bringing the pizza to my car, the pizza fell out of the box, and I just took that shit off the floor, put it back in the box, and started eating it. I don't give a fuck if I get sick. I'm not letting that pizza go to waste, buddy. Dude, I love this song so much. Okay, this is actually like a Giga Elise now. Look at it. She's got 19 strength. That's Camilla's base. So 19 minus 8 is like 11. 11 times 2. She's gonna get this kills. Floor pizza. That's the whole con experience. True. Caught. That was actually my first experience, like, doing contour and eyeshadow and stuff on my face. It was interesting for sure. Why is my viewer count so, like, incorrect? Am I tripping balls? I feel like I know that my thing is, I don't have, like, a huge follower,ship, but, like, there are people literally talking in chat right now, and YouTube's like, buddy, you got 0 viewers. And I'm like, I just categorically don't believe that that's the case. It just doesn't make any sense that would be the case. We're gonna try to give this kill. Here's what we're gonna do. This so that only one enemy can attack each of them. Do that. Don't like the seal speed here, but she's not gonna get doubled, so it's not too much of an issue. Okay, go here. I can rally. I can go heal up you. I really want to see her get to C-rank lances, C-rank axes before chapter 10. We are a very complex hallucination. It's like Sayo no Uta. Speaking of which, since the last time we talked, let me see this actually. When was the last time I booted up Kara no Shoujo? Master Duels, the most recently booted up game. Kara no Shoujo was last played May 15th. Okay, so we actually haven't talked since I beat Kata no Shoujo. That's actually crazy to think about. So in the time in between my previous stream and this current stream, I finished Kata no Shoujo by Innocent Gray, and I also finished Ever 17, written by Kotaro Uchikoshi. Okay, can you one-hit KO in case things go wrong? You can, actually, so let's try to go for this hit. Thank you, Effie, for this bounty. We're up to 20, that's what I like to see, baby! Okay. No, I finished both those games, and I have to say, I had a really good time with both of them. It does feel kind of unfair like, again, my whole goal this year was to read more, but my selection has still kind of been skewed heavily towards mystery, because I feel like that's my favorite. When I'm reading a visual novel, I feel like the most fun that I have is when I'm reading mystery, but maybe I should just accept that, you know, it's about having fun with it, so if I like reading mystery, I should just read mystery. I don't know, I'll have to meditate on that a little bit. This is fine. This is fine. I do need to move out of the way next turn so that my Corrin can pair up. Okay, so I go here. Convoy. Grab out these mushroom staffs. Trade them over. Rally. Felicia heals up with the mushroom staff. And now she's chilling. Okay. This Elise strat has been working out surprisingly well. I guess it is Wyvern Elise. I shouldn't be shocked that it's working out that well. Anyways, I finished Kata no Shoujo and I finished Ever 17. Let's talk about them in order. Kata no Shoujo is a game by Innocent Gray. They make a bunch of different visual novels. They are typically like gritty murder mysteries that have like really grotesque motives and methods and stuff like that. It's very evocative and also not at all for the faint of heart. Kata no Shoujo is like a period piece set in the 50s in Japan, where surrounding a series of murders in Japan, and it's very like, it feels like it could happen. I think one of the things that I find in the Innocent Gray lineup that I don't really find in a lot of other VNs is that, like, the way the characters are designed is actually surprisingly realistic. For example, because Kata no Shoujo takes place in Japan, all the characters have black hair, except for one character, and she's half Italian, so it makes sense that she's blonde. There's no, like, unrealistic hair colors. It's all, but they still manage to make it work and provide a fair variety of, like, appeal in the characters. I do like it a lot. The mystery itself was a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun, the mystery. I was enthralled the entire way through, and I found myself really enjoying it. It did feel like if there was one issue that I could take with it, it's that it felt like there were two different disparate halves of the mystery, and they didn't really line up that well towards the middle. If there was one thing I could have changed, it would have been that. That being said, I really liked it. I will say, so Kata no Shoujo is an eroge, so that means that there are H scenes in it, which, again, I have said this many times before, and I'll say it again. I am not fundamentally against the idea of H scenes in eroge. That being said, the way Kata no Shoujo handles them is so fucking ass. I'm sorry, like, there's a difference between, like, a romance that's been building up throughout the course of a route, and it finally comes to a head, and then the two characters share an intimate moment together, and you going to the place of the lady that does your autopsies for you, and she goes, "Tokisaka-han, I won't give you your autopsies unless you fuck me," and then you have to fuck her. It's like, it just feels like they really could have implemented those within the context of the game a lot more gracefully. It's almost to the point where there's really not much excuse for it. I really hope that Kata no Shoujo 2 has a better implementation of these scenes within the context of the game. Am I, like, dropping frames? Is that why? No, I'm not dropping frames either. Oh, well. Turn this. Let's go ahead and save state here, just in case the game crashes. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say about it. Also, they killed off my favorite character, which is fucking bullshit. My favorite character in the game, I'm not gonna say the character's name because that's gonna be spoilers and it's gonna tell you who dies. But my favorite character did die in Kata no Shoujo, and it did kind of piss me off. Obviously, a lot of characters die, but some really irrelevant ass characters survived Kata no Shoujo. So I feel like they could have kept some of the kept the character that I liked a lot alive.
Thanks.
Does the music that I added get put onto here? It doesn't. I wonder. That's one thing I do need to figure out. Hold up. Let me see. Let me put like a different song here. Oh, that's a good song. Let's go for it. I love the drums in these tracks. Sahur. You know what I'm talking about, right, guys? Love apply this. This song is really fucking good. Okay. Now I need to think about this. Okay. Store all. Grab the bronze lance, I guess. You know what you also need to grab is the stick, Harry's lance, and find... Oh, she can't use the bolt naginata. Alright, well, that's going to be a goal that we're going to be working towards throughout the course of the rest of these chapters. Now, here's the thing. Because Felicia is not in Strategist right now, it is going to be harder for us to deal with the upcoming chapter. However, I think that I'm willing to take that. There's other ways of beating this next chapter. I think the play is going to have to be like Felicia paired up with Elise. And then we just send Felicia into the wilds. Let me take a look at this. So if we go like... If we go like Elise here, she goes 7, switch, pair, separate out here, and then we can go switch out here, and then not only is it basically impossible for them to hit her, she also is going to have the extra attack from that, so I think she won rounds. 18 minus 5 is 13, 13 times 2, wait, does she double? She does double. Okay, so she won rounds these guys. I can leave the mages and this village to Felicia. As long as I have a way of getting there in a time frame that is not egregiously slow, I should be fine. In that case, I'm going to do this. Visit this village. So if I go like here, boom. Question then would be, what do I do with my Corrin? What I've learned on this chapter is that I feel like the most important things are to make my Corrin himself a good unit. Nah, I think this is good enough, honestly. It's just not gonna pay us that well to be bothered thinking about it. Okay. I think we're gonna get started in just a second here. I need to think. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go this way, right here. Effie visits village number 1. Wait a second. In that case, can't I just, like, hold up. In that case, why can't I just use my Corrin as the one that Effie pairs up into? I think that's the play. Anyways, let's talk about the second game I played, which is Ever 17. Ever 17, The Out of Infinity, is a game from, like, 2004, made by Kotaro Uchikoshi, known for creating the Zero Escape franchise and also AI the Somnium Files. He always excels in, like, really meta, well, not really meta, like fairly meta murder mysteries that really bend your mind and make you question the reality of the words that you are being told. He's always done a great job at it. I will say, Ever 17 was damn good. I was expecting it to be okay, because I don't really imagine an Uchikoshi game to be bad, but I was expecting it to be, like, kind of rudimentary, because I was like, well, it's his first real project. Surely it's not that advanced. And no, bro, that shit was really fucking good. It was really goddamn good. So we just go here with Felicia. Pair up like this. Go like transfer rally. He's not gonna be able to kill here. If I go transfer rally, give him the fucking tome from the convoy, that's also not gonna let him kill. Let's do this then. Let's do... No, let's do switch, transfer, wait. We can now go here. Switch, transfer, switch, rally. How much defense do we have here? 11 defense? How much attack does this guy have? 23 minus 11 is like 12. So as long as this guy doesn't kill me, and you really don't, we can go kill you. You can't quite attack me. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go transfer here. Switch. Equip the parry's lane. So if the mage wants to attack me, he's gonna have to pay a hefty price for it. That's perfect. Okay, that's also fine. Yep, this is fine. If I go like here... Yeah, that's a kill. That's annoying. I'm kind of low here. Oh my god, she does a ridiculous amount of damage here. So I think we go like here then. Because this lowers the amount of damage I take because of Elise's personal. Okay, one hit is good enough. And then we just go here. And now these guys don't do enough damage to kill me. Okay, my butthole clenched a little bit there, but we managed to get through. Okay, perfect. She froze the right person for me. Corrin's gonna be in range. How much attack are we talking here? Guys, 19. How much does Parry's Lance debuff your speed by? 5. So she's gonna get attacked by this guy twice. If I equip the Dragon Stone, how much attack are we talking here? This is the only guy that can attack me. 15 minus 8 is like 7. We're living. So I can go here, switch, freeze this guy. Okay. And we're living, so I can go up here, and I can start doing this against... I almost said Rem. Been reading too much ReZero. I think we go Niles here, be enemy phase, and then player phase. Corrin just eats this shit, and then we just go, like... Problem is, we can't, like, get Effie out of range. So I think we just go, like, here, separate out like this, and then we go Niles here. He takes 11 damage. Okay, hold up. In that case, let's go Rally. Let's go grab a Vulnerary out, pop the Vulnerary just to be safe, and we can go here... There you go. There you go. Easy kill. Whew. This is not gonna kill. Because of that Vulnerary. Good thing I took that goddamn Vulnerary then. Jesus. We'll go... Arthur... Here's the thing. Elise likes having a support, but she doesn't need the support. Let's just go visit this village then. Let's go like here, switch to Odin, equip the Thunder. We'll then go here. Go do this. And then we can pair up. We can do some self-cest here. Go here, separate out this way. Boom, done. Easy clap. No, Ever 17 was a ton of fun, man. It's just one of those games where Ever 17 just really read like a prototype version of one of my favorite games of all time, Virtue's Last Reward. And I mean, I can't really hate a game like that. I don't... Oh my god. Okay, so I just... you guys did not... For a second there, my entire worldview just changed. So I went to my OBS, and on it, it said... Start... There was an option that said, go live. And I was like, go live? What the fuck do you mean, go live? I haven't been live this entire time? Despite the fact that I have interacted with chat a bunch, the go live button totally removed any possible confidence I had in the situation at hand. And just completely took me back to, like, my Dark Ages monkey brain. As to, like, what was going on. That was terrifying, man. Holy. Let's not go through that one again. I think we put, like, Elise here. Let's, oh god, I did not mean to do that. But, I think that's only one enemy that can attack her. So we can go here, we can, like, switch. I don't want to switch. I don't want to give her Arthur. I want to give her Effie, actually. Wait. We can transfer Felicia back, and then we're going to have to do, like, a double transfer here. Transfer, switch, heal up Elise. And then we can go here, rally up. Unfortunately, I can't, like, separate her out. Like, Niles out, but whatever. This should be a kill. She does 23 times 2. Okay, this player phase is going to be a little bit dicey, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I do, like, Felicia kill here. Arthur take Niles. How much attack does Niles have on these guys? Niles is 11 times 2. With Arthur, he would do 12, 13, 14 times 2. 14 times 2 is a kill. So we go Arthur take Niles, Niles switch, kill you. And then we have 2 mages, which we can just do, like, Effie and then Effie dual strike, I guess. I think we're gonna have to rally up like this. What if I equip the Carp Streamer here? 20 plus 6. Oh, this is a really good odds at killing. I'm taking this. Okay, that's perfect. Because I think... Now, I think this gives me, like, a better odds at, like, doing this, basically. So I can go, Odin here. 6 times 2 plus 10. That's not a kill. We can go Effie here. Attack here. Get a kill. Because Odin now doubles, I can do Effie dual strike off of Odin. That's a big hit, but he should survive and kill. Now the question is who's gonna kill the bat. It's gonna be Felicia. Okay, cool. Is there a way I can get... Okay, here's the question then. I go... Yato equip. Wait. Is there anything else I can equip? I'll take the Iron Sword, actually. I'll take the Iron Sword, equip that. I have 18 attack. 18 minus, like, 5-ish. Yeah, that should be good enough. So I think the idea might be I go here. I attack here. This doesn't kill. However, I can transfer Felicia over. I mean, transfer Niles over to Odin or something like that. Okay, what is the safest play here? Because you right now don't kill anybody at all. So if I just heal up Odin, worst case scenario is that, like, I don't know, like, we get chipped. So I guess I'll look for the combat forecast. If the combat forecast is good enough, I'll take it. If not, I'll just heal up Odin. That's good enough, buddy. That's more than good enough. In fact, I'll take this. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 9 is 25. That's a kill. Six times 2 plus 10 was absolutely the kill. Are those characters' portraits the death list? Yes. Those are the units that died over the course of Birthright. and I am now going to be attempting to play Conquest without the units. So the big losses there are obviously Azura, Silas, and Kaze. Silas's loss is already being felt, as he was one of my best units, and I now have to live in a world that is devoid of his wonderful presence. No, we're doing Shinzo Abe strats. Like I said, we're doing Shinzo Abe strats, which means that Effie and Arthur need to fuck ASAP. The earlier I can get Percy, the easier my life is gonna be. If I go like here, Felicia, is there a way to like not kill while still getting this chip? There is. Oh, that's gonna. Do I have anything that can't crit in the convoy? Dodge plus 10. None of these can crit. None of these can't crit. Okay, so just don't crit. It's just that easy, folks. It's just that easy. You just tell them not crit, and they don't crit. Is there a way I can give this skill to Arthur, maybe? I'll put Odin here for the extra accuracy then. I'll go switch to Arthur. Well, oh, they got the support points anyway, so I guess I legitimately don't care in that case. Yep, kill. Yep, see? Okay. I know that those guys are linked to reinforcements, so I don't have to worry about them. This is what I need to do. I need to send Arthur in on the left side, because I want this Arthur-Effie pairing to get some more kills. I don't want Felicia to heal up Odin anymore if I can avoid it, because I don't want them to be hogging my support gain. If I go like Raider Axe here. This tile is in range of 2 guys. However, I think if I go like Felicia here, she's going to give him -2 damage taken from all enemies. So he's going to have 17. So this guy does 23 minus 8, 19 is 4 damage. 4 damage, I can eat that. This guy does 15 minus 6 damage is 9, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're chilling. Do this. That's actually really nice, because that gives me an extra combat of support rank. Support gain. We're going to go here. We're actually going to do this to endeavor to give this kill to, give the support EXP to Elise and Odin. And then, ideally, this kill can go to, like, chip you down like this, and then give the kill to Arthur. He's got a shield gauge active. The problem is, if he messes up, the kill goes to Niles, which is not a big deal. Actually, if he messes up, I could give the kill to Effie, which would have given her some support points with Arthur as well. Look! Oh my god. Let's go here and rally up. Nope, no support point gain there. Get that support point gain. Is there a way I can get like what is the most dog shit weapon I can get from the convoy? Chopstick. That's the one, baby. That's the fucking one. And she still kills. Oh, well. I need to work on her EXP anyway, so this is fine. Is Niles legitimately... Niles and Odin are the 2 lowest level units in the army, so... We're gonna go switch, transfer over here. We're gonna try to give Odin a better weapon for him. Moonlight, maybe? Yeah, we'll go Moonlight for the extra healing, and we'll wait. Spotlighter. We must be careful for Odin Dark fucks. He doesn't make love, he fucks hard, as we've established in previous streams. How much damage do you do to me? 4 damage? Okay, yeah, I'll just take this. That was 4 combats of EXP he got from that guy. Holy cow, that was really nice. Are captures allowed? If so, Niles is incredibly useful. Yeah, they are, and he is. The final thing that I wanted to talk about in the VN sphere today is something that really hurt me to see a lot. For those who don't know, I've been following this year, like 2 months-ish ago, a month-ish ago, I ran into this game on Twitter because there were a bunch of different visual novel developers like plugging their games. It was called "This Game Is Not Real," and it was described as a psych thriller about two male game developers or whatever. The translation was a little bit off. Regardless, the point doesn't matter. Through that post, I discovered the creator Viv's previous work, Saihate Station. I played through Saihate Station, and it was absolutely wonderful. I was uncontrollably crying by the end. It was so good. It really impacted me deeply, and as a result, I've been really keeping up to date with the news on This Game Is Not Real, their next work. Today, I learned some really fucking annoying news. So if I'm on this tile, you do some damage to me, and I just go here. Come on. Yes, dude. If I go like, sorry, give me a second. I need to lock in for like a short little bit here. If I go Felicia, attack you. And if I go onto this tile, two enemies can attack, well, 3 enemies can attack me. So let's say I go onto this tile. I kill you, I heal up. Now, at this point, enemy 1 attacks me. 18, 20 damage. Let's say I take a shield gauge. Enemy 2 attacks me, it's gonna be this guy. It's gonna be one of these guys. They can't attack me, both attack me on the same tile, so it's fine. Oh, maybe I can just go down here, actually. Now, let's do this. He missed? A 95? Oh well. We can go my Corrin with the Dragonstone, I guess. It's probably the most reliable and also bulky combat that I have access to at this point. And we will go Effie pair up just to make sure that we don't die. I think Odin survives this handily. Okay, maybe not handily, but he does survive it. Did he start doubling randomly? What the fuck was that? I think we have the... Let's... It was a misinput! I don't know what to tell you other than it actually was a misinput. Fuck my life. That should make Chapter 10 really interesting. Jesus. No Haitaka? Oh, that's gonna make Chapter 10 fucking horrible, actually, was what I wanted to say. It's gonna make it completely unplayable. Are we gonna have to, like, do, like, early promote Wyvern Elise or some shit like that? God, I really hope not. That sounds like a total nightmare. Let me finish this chapter, let me take stock of the situation, see what options I have available to me. If I don't think I can do it, I won't do it. We'll just vote if Candle killed the boss with Felicia, I guess. I will say, I really do like this Chapter 7 reclass Elise strat that I've come up with. Oh my god, I literally don't do any damage without the rally. Okay, dude. Because the concern now is that without Niles, I lose so many units. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. This Elise Chapter 7 strat is good, though. I'm going to be utilizing this. Let me go to my backups here real quick. What is the most recent... Oh my god. Let me go to the most recent backup I have access to. What is the most recent backup? It's today. This one. Okay, this is also Xion. Okay, well that's not good. What the hell? That doesn't sound right. What about this one? That's also Xion. What about this one? Why are they all Xion? There should be a Kuranari backup here. Date modified. Let's go date modified. Kuranari. There we go. There we go. Unit viewer, convoy progress. What's the progress? Game progress here. Game progress, chapter 6 done. I'm willing to do that. Yeah. Please tell me his skills are here. His skills are not here. Alright, well. I think that's all the skills that I had. No, Ren Heaven, I forgot. And Quicksaw. No, I did get Quicksaw, I just forgot Ren Heaven. I did have all the shit in the convoy at the very least. Okay. Alright, let me go up here. Let me delete this current chapter 1 that we have. We'll rename this one chapter 1, and this should take me back to chapter 7 with Kuranari. Yep. Let's optimize here. Optimize here. We will be getting rid of the quill pen and the raider knife in exchange for the heart seal. We'll go heart seal. We'll go carp streamer. I will save the game, and I'm also going to make a copy of this. Okay, make a copy of that. Okay, there you go. Coach, you're the one doing Wyvern Elise. Wait, hold up. You're the one that was clowning on Wyvern Elise when I first got to Conquest. Listen, I've realized that this is probably... Here's the thing. Right now, my particular situation is that... Oh my god, I'm getting hit up like crazy. Okay, no, my particular situation is that my power level is significantly lower because there's no Kaze and no Silas. Azura, I can live without. Like, obviously, the loss of Azura is ridiculous, but I have played this, I've played this run without Azura for so long, I'm just used to not having Azura. It's fine, I'll live. The Kaze Silas loss is a big deal, so I need something that can, like, something that's, like, super powerful, that I can utilize my current tools to augment before the difficulty curve catches up to me to the point where I have to like actually pay a ton of attention to it. And I think Wyvern Elise is the correct answer to that question. We go here, and I think we just replicate out this way. Okay, perfect. You can't reach me. You can reach me. That's not too bad. Here's what you do. You go here. You go here, you go switch to Elise. Trade over... I can't double trade. It's not Thracia trading. That's an unfortunate situation. Okay, it's fine. Only one enemy can attack me anyway, so I'll just live. Oh, I should have unequipped the... This music sounds so much like you could eat it. That's the dumbest thing that I've ever had, that I have ever 100% completely and totally agreed with. Like, you are absolutely correct. This music sounds like you could eat it. Now, does that make any sense? Like, do those words make any sense within the English language? Not really. That being said, you're damn right about that. You can eat the fuck out of this. And it would probably be fairly delicious. So if I go, like, Elise over here... Oh... If I go, like, you here... What is the Votive Candle debuff? What's the Votive Candle debuff here? Defense 3, Res 3. I think we go, like, Votive Candle here. I think that's the idea. We go, like... Oh, we can actually do this instead. Chip you down like this. We go Elise go here, and then we can switch the units over. Perfect. Okay. This also gives me some better support point gain, so I'll take it. So we'll go here. Transfer... Wait. You're gonna go for Elise because I made her juicy on purpose. I go like Umbrella attack here. Umbrella attack here, and then I go like my Corrin down south. Yeah, this is the play. If either of them crits, I also just win. Okay, that's good enough. Now we can go Effie here. That's unfortunate. It's not actually that bad. So we can go switch. Convoy out. Wait, no, I don't think we switch here. We do switch here. We do switch here. We go switch. Convoy out. Okay, well, we need to do it in a different order. So we go put the Vulnerary in the convoy. Or rather, we can put the Yato in the convoy. We go convoy out the stick +2, maybe. And then we also convoy out the Perry's Lance for the Vulnerary. And we go switch, heal up Elise. Now we can go here, trade out these two, like this. Man, that was a sick fucking trade. Holy. Harley, hi. Hello, Harley. Hello, Harley. Oh god, that loop is fucked up. I need to fix that. I ordered Fashion Corset online for Pride for an American company, and I thought medium would work because I'm 5'2", but my stomach is too big to cinch it as tightly as I want. But you want the cinching? That's unfortunate. You probably can't even get like a refund on that kind of thing. That's actually really that's really unfortunate. I mean, like, my Perry cosplay is like at least 2 sizes too big for me at this point because I've lost a decent amount of weight ever since between the time that I got this Perry cosplay and now I've lost a significant amount of weight. So that's going to be a little bit... I kind of wish I didn't have Rally Strength. I feel like Rally Strength is kind of fucking me here. Pop this. Well, that's cringe. I think I'm going to have to go down here for a turn. Because Felicia can eat one guy. Well, she's going to have to eat 2 guys. She's going to have to eat 3 guys. She's just dodging fucking everything. You can go rally here, go here with Effie. I mean, Elise. This is an interesting conundrum to find myself in, because if I go bulk max on Elise here, like I go like this, transfer, switch over like this, right? I go Effie instead of Arthur on Elise, and I go, okay, well, my my speed's gonna get sealed, but I'm already basically doubling these fucks anyway, so I would lose I would lose 8 speed, 7 speed. If I have 7 speed, do these guys double me? They do not double me. So if I go switch, transfer, switch, hold up. Those are forests. So we can go have the iron sword. No. Switch, separate Arthur out like this. We can go up here again. And we go here, we look at these guys, they do less damage to me. This is basically the same build, except it's built under the presumption that I'm not going to be able to double anymore because of the seal speed. It's actually fairly good. I already have the rally active here, so what if I did here switch rally? That's fine. We were going to move her 1 tile down anyway, so the last turn moving down was in preparation for that. She's been getting a lot of like skill level ups. It's frankly kind of suspicious. Great kill. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I did not want to do that immediately. However, it's a little bit too late to worry about that kind of shit now. Okay. Get the kill. We can go rally here. And then we can... how much attack do these guys do? 3 damage each? Just wait. How much attack are we talking about these guys? Because these guys do 7 times 2. I do have to do the rally in order to not get doubled. Because I'm at 5 speed. I would need to be at 7 speed. So maybe Arthur is the better play. We go like... We do like Arthur Effie. We do Arthur Elise. No rally. If I equip the Carb Streamer this turn, they're gonna attack into me, but there's only one enemy that can attack into me. I can just wait. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Arthur getting debuffed is totally fine. So we just move these 2 out of the way. We go switch here. So these guys do 11 damage to me. I wait. I definitely need to heal here first. At this point, she does not get doubled. Okay, so we just sit on these guys and kill them. I wish I had more ways to give her defense, but I just don't. Does she have D rank axes? This is like the most pants shitting weapon rank grind I've ever had to do in my life. Can I just say that? I'm sorry, like this is the optimal strategy that I have available to me right now. It's gonna take a while to kill them, but it's like bordering on foolproof. And it also gives me a ridiculous amount of weapon rank. I have 2 more mushroom staves in the convoys. This is like the way. Perfect. Let's just end turn here because we don't need the extra one. Perfect. Okay. Like, you need to understand, she's getting 10 weapon rank from each group of paired up faceless, and it takes 20 weapon rank to get to the next weapon rank level. So, like, we're taking advantage of this. We would be stupid not to. And also, when she gets level ups, this is going to become, like, exponentially faster. I think Mushroom Staff's going to get her up above the point where she needs to worry. Yeah. Felicia's going to get C staves. That also is helpful. Her having extra staff rank means that she gets extra staff hit, which means that the, if you remember, last time we had like a 97 hit on the Lancer guy. This is going to allow us to not have to worry about that 97 hit situation. We are just going to heal here. Like, I think I should be fine. I am not going to take that. I'm not going to take that risk. Yeah, we're fine. We were fine. I lost 1 mushroom staff use. It's not a big deal. Extra defense. That's nice. This is only really possible with Elise because her attack is so low. You could not do this with Effie because she would like 3-hit KO these guys. This guy doesn't have... No, he does have Grizzly Wound. Why is he not doing his Grizzly Wound then? Maybe it's just... Oh, it's because Grizzly Wound's like 20%, so it's like 2 HP that they're knocking off at least each time. Okay. Do this. 16 HP. We just eat that. Now they're going to switch the other guy. Okay, do I have a better weapon I can give her now? Not really. In fact, the only thing that could be better is like a weapon that has 0 might and 5 plus 5 defense or something like that. That would be optimal. Let's do this. Get a level up. Been thinking of a mic naming Darkest Dungeon characters for Deathless Blood Movement. What's a good name for 2 bounty hunters? I don't know. How about Will and Liam? Will and Liam. There you go. I came with that shit off the top of the dome. Okay, now here's the question. Can I do this unpaired? Because I now have... 5 speed. Wait, let me do the math on that. Because I would have 6 speed right now. These guys have... I would need to be at 3 speed or lower. Takes 8 damage. 8 plus like 4. That's fine. I should give her like the... there's no pair up here that doesn't give her strength, so this is the best option here. 8 times 2 is 16, 16, 20, 20. So if I can heal her up to full, which I can, even if my calculations are wrong and she does get doubled, and she gets hit with a dual strike, she will not die. Perfect, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to see. All I have to do is be careful about the turn where I'm going to kill this guy. So this turn, I should engage in combat. I should initiate and kill this guy. So that I don't get double initiated on. I still only face 1 initiation this way. Heal this up like this. Did end turn maybe? I'm sorry to tell you this, but this strategy has been working shockingly well. The weapon rank grind is good, man. I think now it's time to switch over to Effie. Should probably go here instead. 1 enemy can still only attack me. So we go here. This turn we're gonna rally. just because I don't really trust this without the rally. I'll give her a bronze lance, just so that it's like the lowest might lance that she can get. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Okay, so I can go like this. Because the problem with the parry lance is that she does too much. It's not that she does the same amount of damage, and in fact, it is weaker than the bronze lance, but she could crit, and I don't want her to crit. Let's do this initiation, because I do not want her to accidentally kill the guy and just face way too much combat. Good speed level up. 2X, she's not like leveling up defense. That's really what I want to see her level up. There you go. I just wanted to get her Effie this level up, and now I can just do Elise solo on the rest of the enemies on this chapter. Parry 2 OP even in her lance troop, suffering from success. Just fucking 3 KO'd by this guy. Oh my god. Wait, is that with no buffs active? God damn, what's her... She got 11 defense. Jesus Christ, she's got like 2 less than Effie's unboosted defense. That's a terrible loop that I set up there. I had to manually set the loop start and end points, and I think I just bungled it a little bit. Not a great level up. I don't know why she forgot how to level up magic, apparently. What's the situation on Arthur? We'll give this kill to Arthur. I think Arthur getting the kills is a lot smarter. Arthur, you are so shit, man. Oh my god, Arthur, you are so good, man. I take back everything that I just said. I was about to be so bad if I had to restart the chapter 40 turns of weapon rank grinding with Elise. Alright, let's save that shit. I forgot. I got so lost in the sauce, I totally forgot what I was getting at. So that game, this game is not real, that I was talking about, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago at this point, it got taken off of Steam. And it got taken off of Steam because of, presumably, like, it has some 18 plus content, which is it's just so ridiculous, man. It is, Steam censorship constantly infuriates me as a person, because they allow all kinds of slop on that goddamn platform, but they won't allow anything that actually, like, is good. Like, God forbid, I mean, I hate to say it, but as much as I just genuinely disagree and almost basically despise the right-wingers, they're right about censorship, man. Like, you can't allow art to be censored. But if you allow art to be censored, first they're gonna go after, you know, they're gonna go after Lolly Show, and, you know, people like you and me are gonna be like, wow, that's nice, I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And then after that, they're gonna be like, well, I mean, being a furry is pretty degenerate, we're gonna go after the furries now. And then once they're done with that, they're gonna go after people, they're gonna go after gay people, and then they're gonna go after trans people, they're gonna go after people that are of a different race, and eventually, we're all just gonna be carted into the same goddamn penitentiary together, because we had the nerve to be different. You can't let, art has to be as free as possible. And especially if you're allowing the type of shit that Steam is allowing, you definitely don't have a leg to stand on in terms of this game is not real, not being allowed. like the official response to that by the creator was like they felt it's presumably because they felt like the art was too cute for them, which is code word for they thought that the art was cartoonish enough and like the characters like looked small, so they were like, oh, this is like Shota, and which is not true. The characters like 24-year-old office workers, but that's the reason that they took it off the website. But you know, like the author was still like, I'm not gonna deny that there's like an eroticism inherent to that, but that's just part of the process of creating art. Like, we have to accept that. The only issue is if there's minors in an adult game. I mean, I think that that's the generally accepted norm at these days for what is accepted and what isn't accepted for 18 plus content in gaming. But I don't know. Would I prefer if Lolly Show didn't exist? Absolutely. Do I think that my personal worldview that views that kind of stuff as inherently inferior should be the prevailing worldview? Absolutely not. If everybody thought like me, this world would be fucked. I don't think that I hold the universal truth, and as a result, I don't feel comfortable, you know, saying that I should be the one, like, saying that my personal worldview should be taken, you know, taken with more seriousness than other people's worldview. And I was really looking forward to the game, and they just took it off Steam. There were 24,000 people that had wishlisted that game, and they took it off Steam like 2 weeks before they launched it. The game's coming out in 6 days, and they took it off Steam like a week ago. It was so... It actually made me so upset. This is the kind of shit you can't do with games, man. Like, it's... Looks like the creator should be able to appeal. The creator did appeal. It didn't go through. It's now only on DL site, which means that I'm gonna have to get like some actual... I'm gonna have to like buy like a card to get yen on my bank account and buy it or whatever. I'll make it work. Someone in chat says, I am so fucking done with discussion about Lolly Show because it's the center of censorship discourse, and people argue that there's nothing wrong with it presuming censorship, presumably meaning censorship in this context, because of that. Yeah, I mean, like, it makes me uncomfortable as fuck too. I don't like it. That being said, you can't do this, man. It's not, you are asking for just a terrible situation to occur as a result of this. It's just not gonna do... It's not going to do you any favors. Like, please be realistic about the world that we find ourselves in. I don't know. I'm going to be playing that game regardless. I'll get it off DL site and I'll play it. I don't care. Like, I'll do what I got to do because I really like their previous work and I think that it's going to be fun. And also, like, this is... The Saihate Station, their previous work, actually kind of... Oh my god, my viewership handle corrected itself and now it says the correct amount of viewers. The previous game actually had, it's kind of tiptoed around sexual content, but it didn't actually do it. Which I thought was strange, and I thought maybe it meant that the author was unwilling to put any 18 plus content in their games. Turns out they just didn't feel like it was at home in that particular game, which, you know, fair enough, I guess. That's a fairly good reason to do so. So I'm really looking forward to see how that's approached in this next game. I just hope it works out. I just hope that the game's sales don't get completely fucking nuked as a result of this, because I and a lot of other people have been looking forward to this game as a result. Like, you're gonna let Zenless Zone Zero get away with those designs, but you're gonna draw the line at a gay visual novel about, like, two characters that's drawn in a cartoonish art style? Like, fuck off. The type of shit Azure Lane and Zenless Zone Zero and what the fuck is the other one? Nikkei. Oh my god, Nikkei is the biggest offender of this. Like, they are refused to be normal about anything. Shit is pissing me off. But I digress. Like, you'll allow shit like that, but you won't allow this. Whatever, man. This pissing me off. So recently I got a new job as a custodian. It's just like a job in the... I'm trying to get a job as a teacher eventually, but they're not accepting the applications right now, so I'm working as a custodian at the school right now. It's fine. It pays reasonably well. I get benefits, whatever. On my way to work, there's actually, like, I don't know, who here has played who here played Super Mario World? There is a house... Like, there's, like, a big mansion on my way to work. However, the most strange thing about it is that there's, like, there is a, like, outhouse or whatever that is literally, like, Yoshi's house from Super Mario World. It's just, like, a chimney, and that's it. Like, it is such a strange edifice to be on that property. I was actually, like, dumbstruck by when I saw that. So I have Parry's Lance here. I have 18 attack. 18 minus 5 is 13. 13 plus 4 plus 3 is 20. 20, that doesn't kill is the problem. If I could kill with that, it would be really good. Because I'm thinking, like, move Effie here. We go Parry's Lance attack here. I did not equip Tomebreaker. That is going to be a bit of an issue, but we will make it work. Okay, I think here's the play, actually. Go, like, here. Rally. We go, you here. Well, okay, I gotta do, like... Yeah, I gotta do, like, this. Move out here. Go here. Hopefully you attack into me. I don't think so because they're linked. Actually, I think that those two mages there are not linked. So I think this is going to get me a kill. That's frustrating. Yeah. 14 damage! Oh my god, at least you got the kill. How much attack do you do to me? 1 times 2? Yeah, I'll live. I think we go here, get this kill, and we just separate out. Because I can pair up into Felicia next turn and then do it that way. Go end turn. That's fine. Oh, that's actually really not fine. No, that's fine. Am I really gonna have to go into range of combat of Flora? I would rather not. Can I freeze from, like, here? I can freeze from here. Okay, there you go. Let's do rally here. Put adjacent for the extra accuracy. I'll do Radiator Axe here. Radiator Axe. Kill. Okay. We have stabilized fairly reasonably well. Dude, he keeps leveling up luck. I don't know what the hell's going on with this Arthur. He's acting out of character. It just feels kind of sinister. Speaking of things that are sinister, you know what's really sinister? Is people that don't wear their seatbelts. I'm sorry, I grew up in India, and I basically never fucking wore seatbelts. Because that's just what I was taught. I did not, I was driven everywhere, not in a car seat, and I didn't wear a seatbelt. And I thought that was the norm. I didn't realize it wasn't the norm. I didn't know any better. I now realize it was wrong, and my parents also realized that it was wrong, and we pretty much nobody in the family doesn't wear seatbelts now, except when we went back to India. When we went back to India, they were like, "Oh yeah, you gotta wear the seat. You don't need to wear the seatbelt." And they were like, "Nobody wears their seatbelts here." I'm like, "Mom, Dad, you guys have been wearing your seatbelts for like a decade at this point. Who gives a shit? Just put the goddamn seatbelt on." Even like it's just I feel strange if I don't have my seatbelt on at this point. It just feels like I'm missing a part of me. I can instantly tell when I'm not wearing my seatbelt and driving because it just feels like something is incorrect. I don't know. Please wear your fucking seatbelt, chat. If you're at home watching this, just wear your seatbelt, man. I'm begging you. As somebody that has gotten into several car crashes, just put on your fucking seatbelt. I'm being dead ass. Just put it on. It's not a big deal. I know it's not comfortable, yada yada. Just put on the seatbelt, please. I don't agree with censorship. My father lived in a dictatorship, so you know. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I totally get that. It's one of those things where in the West where we think that we're immune to fascism because America defeated the fascists in World War II or whatever. Like, no, you need to understand that fascism is the kind of thing that you need to have absolutely 100% round-the-clock vigilance about. Like, you cannot let yourself, even for a second, slip into fascist thought, because if you do it once, you are fucking cooked. Let's just pop this Dragon Mane for a turn. Okay, that's not actually what I would have liked to do, but whatever. You can go here, hair up. We'll go Odin here, I guess, for the extra dual strike. Yeah, this is perfect. This way we'll be able to help them out next turn. Okay, I might need to pop the Dragon Mane again. Okay, hold up. So if I go like Elise, pop the Dragon Vein. Yeah, okay, I can go at least pop the Dragon Vein after I just want to go into the convoy, chonk on a vulnerary for a turn, so I can have these mages be handled by Effie. And then now we go Elise pop Dragon Vein. Wait. No. Actually, this is fine. We don't need to have Elise pop the Dragon Vein. What we can do is we can go like Elise go here. What's the combat forecast here? 8 damage each. So we can go Elise go here. We can go rally up here. How much damage are we talking from this guy? This big beefy man. 17 damage? The other guy's gonna kill me if I get dual struck in, so I'm just gonna do this and wait. Let's just double check. 2 enemies that can attack Elise. 1 enemy that can attack Effie, and it's a mage that's gonna get 1-hit KO'd. 17 minus 6, he's gonna get 1-hit KO'd. I just move down here and I wait. I can run away here, so that's the prevailing logic, I think. Prevailing wisdom, rather. So if I go here, I go transfer Felicia over. No, this is a replica. This is not Kuranari himself. Ugh, my Shinzo Abe strats have been totally cucked as a result of this. If I go like Bronze Lance... Oh, if I go like stick here, run away with Odin. Vulnerary. Kuranari, I think I just do this, honestly. It just feels safer. I think the accuracy was better there. I could just go here and transfer, separate. I just separate out Niles. Oh, he's gonna get attacked by this guy. 23 minus 7. Ah, he'll live. Oh, we're going back into formation. Thank you very much. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to give... Oh, I need a little bit more to give Elise this level up. I have 15 attack. How much attack do you do to me? 0, because I'm gonna get shield gauge here. Okay, in that case, we move over here. We just go here. We rally. And we just move into the woods here. Like it's goddamn Vietnam. Do this. Get the chip. Oh, that's not enough to get a level up? You gotta be fucking with me, Elise. You're pissing me off here. Dude. Okay, let's just do this then. Yeah, this is enough to get a kill, and also it works on our support rank. That's lunge, which is not a big deal. That's a HP defense res level up, which is a big deal. The speed level ups I feel like have been really lackluster on Elise, unless I'm just tripping here. 12 speed on a level 10 Elise. Let's take a look at the stats on that. Union CQ Elise 110 Wyvern Rider. No, 12 is actually fairly standard. She's on her average for strength, a little bit below on magic, about average on skill and speed. Luck is like a point above average, which is good. Defense is around average. Res is also around average. Actually, never mind. So she's like totally on her averages. If she's on her averages, then I'm fine with that. In fact, she's actually 2 points of HP above her average, which is actually very, very nice. We'll go Arthur's Axe equip here. Go here. I need to work on Odin Elise EXP, which is actually fairly easy to do because Odin's like super weak. What I do need to be careful about, I think, is working on Kuranadi and Felicia's EXP. 60 damage! Get the 1 round, baby. I don't really want to let Felicia heal up Niles and whatnot, because already the standards on basically, whoever you get the most support points with, you have a cap of 3 support points for the entire chapter. For reference, it takes like 15 support points to get to an S support or something like that. And actually, I think it's a little bit different than that. But the idea is that whoever you get the most support points with, you have a higher cap with on support points, and the second most gets like a lower support points, and then the third most gets even lower than that. So I need to make sure that Kuranadi and Felicia have the most support point gain this chapter, so I can get the Shinzo Abe plan working. We'll put Elise here. We'll rally. And then we can just put Arthur here. Get the kill. Although Arthur also just kind of needs EXP in general because he needs to get to, let's just do, I just want something that can't crit. This can't crit. So let's just try to get this. Okay, cool. I want him to get the support points, but also I want him to get EXP because if he gets Gamble, I can unequip it. That's basically those are like the 2 things that I'm proceeding right now with. If I go Elise here, I might be stupid. Well, actually, how much damage do you do to me? 15 minus 5, you don't double me. We just go like this. We just go like this, and we run out of the way. You're gonna attack into Arthur, it's fine. Oh, you're attacking to Elise. Ah, okay, well, if you go like this, let's do this. Get this kill. Okay, now we can work on Odin Elise via these dual strikes. What's my axe rank on Elise? Ooh, that's quite good. How much attack does she have on her own? She has 12 attack. How much damage does that do to, like, this guy? 4 attack. Ooh, that's actually really juicy. Holy. Yeah, let's do that then. We'll go here. We'll go here. We'll move down, and then we'll just put Felicia in the area. Go here. Oh, do not fucking do that. Rally up here.
My aching blood!
Elise is locking in. She is definitely locking in. No Moonlight for Odin Dark. For that combat, we didn't need it. I think we're gonna have like Elise forward here, because the main idea here is that I want to give her like the 4 rounds of combat or whatever. Oh, don't fucking crit him, Elise. That's gonna totally screw up your weapon rank gain. Ah, she could have gotten an extra point of weapon rank gain there. God damn it, Elise. I have 12 speed. This guy's 8 speed, so I don't get doubled by you. Can you please attack into me? Thank you. That's perfect. How much damage do we do here? I mean, how much damage do we take here? 11 damage? I'll go here. I'll end turn here. Oh, nice dodge. We'll wait another turn. Another dodge. Beautiful. C rank. Perfect. Perfect. Now, where's Kuranari? No, this needs to be Felicia EXP. She's gonna get a bunch of EXP against the boss, actually. I think that it would actually just be better if we give the kill to either Arthur or Odin. Let's give the kill to Odin. Here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna rally up Kuranari-san, and we're just gonna head in, right? Like, try to stay out of range of these two guys. Go rally defense. Go here with like with Ye Old Dragonstone, and just like wait. Perfect. This way, I think I just the one hit KO was unfortunate. Whatever, it's fine. Just get this kill. That's a level up. I do want to get to level 10 before the end of Chapter 9, but I don't think that's going to be particularly hard to achieve. If I go like this, rally. Oh my god, she takes no fucking damage from this guy. Yeah, we'll take it. Ideally, I can like do this and give the kill on that mage to Arthur or Elise. I mean, Arthur or Effie. What's Niles' level at? What's the speed here? Okay, yeah, you're not doubling me. What's the magic? 15 minus 5, 10 damage. Yeah, we're living. Rally here. I think you're going to be attacking into me. Oh, attacking to Arthur. Maybe just do more damage that way. 72 with an Iron Axe. 72 with an Iron Axe. Iron Axe is 70 hit. I think with the Carp Streamer, he's going to have 100 accuracy. Like this. If he doesn't have 100 accuracy, then so be it. Perfect. Dude, he's gone 2 for 2 on speed level ups. He's got a good speed. He's got as much speed as my Corrin, dude. Like he's actually killing it. Let's go Kuranari with Felicia. That is the wrong Kuranari. I do also want to get Felicia to C-rank shurikens as fast as possible, because the way that the heart seal economy is going to work here is that I'm going to be heart sealing myself with the Chapter 9 heart seal, so I need to make sure that if I'm doing me and Felicia, I mean, if I'm doing me and Elise, that means that Felicia's not going to get a heart seal, so she needs a weapon, and for that weapon, she's going to be utilizing the good old flame shuriken. That's 1 combat. Nine, it's I could get her to take 6 damage. Would that help? I think it would. Too bad I don't have like a fucking fruit knife or something like that. What gives me more? Anything here giving me more avoid? 20. There we go. Perfect. Wait. Oh, fuck off. This is a kill, and he doesn't get to advantage me. Yeah, the Tome Breaker really would have helped there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got a talisman. Okay. Kuranari Felicia A, that's perfect. Elise Odin C, that's perfect. I really wanted to see that. Effie Arthur B? Oh, it's Effie Arthur C. Ugh, that's gonna be a little sussy, but we'll make it work. Odin Niall C, nobody gives a shit, but I'm glad you showed up, buddy. What do you got for me? Berries. Wonderful. Next up is chapter 9. Well, next up is Paralog 1. What are we gonna get for Paralog 1? With the Smithy. We're gonna do Smithy Prison, I think, for chapter 9. Let's go Smithy first, because the prison is not necessary until chapter 9. We can go, we do need to buy that Nosferatu for Odin. For anybody else, I don't think we need to buy anything, because we already have fairly reliable options. I guess we could buy, like, a better axe, but I don't think it's necessary. Why is it Talisman and not Taliswoman? Many people have been talking about this, actually. It really should be Taliswoman. Actually, no, we've discussed this. Fire Emblem Fates is proto-woke, so it knows that naming the worst stat booster after a woman is actually a bad idea. C-rank axe already is genuinely beast mode? Of course. This Elise is beast mode. She's not in beast mode, she is the personification of beast mode. And now she has an extra 5 hit from that, so she's going to be able to take advantage of that very well. So she has like 91 hit, which is still fairly low, but she makes that shit work. Yeah, she'll be fine. With the 17 luck, it's not a big deal. Why is it goddess icon and not god icon then? These are the questions we need to be asking. That's a great fucking question. So, I told you guys that I was working as a custodian. In addition to that fuck-ass, presumably what's like a haunted as hell house on the way to work, I've also seen some interesting things while on my job as custodian. Part of my job is that I gotta clean up like locker rooms and stuff, and we're not supposed to touch anything that isn't explicitly trash. So if there's like, even if it's like an opened potato chip container, as long as there's potato chips still in it, we're not supposed to touch it. Whether I agree with that policy or not is a different question entirely. But this leads to my next point, which is that I've seen some genuinely strange things there. Like, I was cleaning one of the one of the girls' locker rooms, because the sports season is over and we're heading into the off season, and I saw there was like a shower. I'm gonna have to draw this out. Hold up. It was so goddamn strange. Let's go window capture. as a teammate for the team. I wouldn't want you on the team anymore if I saw you not finishing a bag of potato chips. Did not hear any of that. Fuck, that was the pre-stream scene. All right, I'll just give you but that little bag, that was like a pillar that had a bunch of shower faucets on it, and there was a bro made a drawing, said nothing, and then went back to Fates. So that I put that in the pre-stream scene, and the pre-stream scene does not have my mic on it as an output. Basically, it was a shower with a bunch of different faucet heads, and there was a partially empty bag of Chick-fil-A potato chips on there. First of all, I didn't even know Chick-fil-A made potato chips. What the fuck? Second of all, I'm not a rapper, so stop rapping at me. Oh! Sorry, I got sidetracked. Second of all, how could you not have the hunger as a human in you to at least finish a bag of potato chips? Like, that is not what I pressed. I did not press start the chapter, but I guess we're doing this now. They actually just fucking hoed me there. Like, straight up, they hoed the hell out of me. Whatever, we'll make it work. Now, let's get in and try to cuck my Corrin. Cuck Corinari, please. Thank you. No double. Okay, here's what we need to do. Okay, let's go here, attack. That's the replica? No, it's actually real Coronari. Thank God, thank God, thank God. So we go like here, kill. We go like this, trade, we go Carp Streamer, we separate downwards, and then we go Odin fart over here, and then we go like, yeah, and then we go rally. Okay, there you go. We're getting like a really good support gain, I have to say. We can go here, rally up, and then we can go like, let's go Effie here instead. So two guys can attack her on this turn, so we can go trade her over the stick, and we should equip a powerful weapon as well, like the Arthur's Axe. And then we can go... I don't know what I'm going to do with Niles. Has anybody ever used this particular bridge on this map, by the way? I've never seen anybody use this bridge. Once this white girl bought one of those 50-cent bags of Cheetos and then couldn't finish them and gave them to me, I think that white girl was trying to flirt with you, to be perfectly honest, because there's just no way. Maybe I'm just underestimating the cavernousness of the stomach of a woman, but I feel like if I did that, I would have been trying to get, that would have been me performing a move to try to get on your good side, because there's just no way I could not finish a bag of Cheetos. Because you need to understand, by the time you finish your second Cheeto, you've already paid the full spiritual price of partaking in a bag of Cheetos. That being, your fingers are gonna get dirty as shit. Even if you eat like 4 Cheetos, you are fully committed to that shit. So you might as well finish the bag at that point. Cheetos are some of the worst chips to finish, like quit eating in the middle. Because you get involved in it so goddamn early on. I feel like, I don't know, I think... I would be hazarding a guess that she was trying to flirt with you. I swear to God, the current American teenagers are so addicted to spending their parents' money. The way I was raised, even white kids were raised to finish their plate. Can confirm here as FTM, sharing food is flirting, at least for people my age. This is true. This is why I never share food with anybody, so that I don't weird anybody out. And it's totally not because I just like to eat, guys. It's actually a It's actually a gentlemanly move on my part to make sure that nobody gets any bad vibes from me. Strength, yep. I want her like 15 for 15 on strength. That's what I want to see. I want to see an Effie that just keeps hitting strength every single level up. I want this kill on Niles. Hopefully this gives him a level up. Not quite. Alright, Mozu, we need you to cook for us. Someone cooked here. Just like, we need to cook. I should equip the Dragonstone, I think, and then this guy is not gonna want to go for me. Why did I not rally? Like, am I stupid? It is so nice seeing this EXP go up on Odin. It's very satisfying. I'll just go here. My goal is to keep adding custom music to my ROM until eventually each chapter has its own song. Next chapter, I think, is a banger associated with it. I mean, they're all kind of bangers, but you know. Sorry, folks, my mom called me. And she said that's totally not true. You always give off bad vibes, even if you're not sharing food. And I said, just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it. No, jokes aside. What was I talking about? I was talking about my job as a custodian. Oh, dude, the other thing is, my second day of work was like the rap party for the year. So there was, it was so stupid. Like, I had worked for one day at that point under this really nice guy, Roberto, his like guidance. And the second day I come in, and it's like they start off the day by having like a big meeting in the for all the teachers and custodial staff in the mess hall, and they're like, hello everybody, it's been a wonderful time having you all for this year. You know, like, we really went through a lot this year, and they talk about like inside baseball shit that happened earlier this year that I have absolutely no idea even occurred. And they're like, despite all that, we managed to make it through. And then they're like, start like, and then they talk about like who all is retiring this year. And I'm like, okay, well that makes sense. But then but then some of them like start crying over it, and I'm like, I feel like I really shouldn't be here. I feel like I am intruding on a sacred ground that is not mine. It was just extremely awkward. However, they did have free nachos and churros, so you know your boy got some. Just because she's right doesn't mean it's correct. I don't know if that's true at all. Once my friend told me this woman was trying to flirt with me after the fact because she had asked me if I wanted to study together, and I was like, yeah, sure, because I study with people all the time. I mean, two things can be true at once. You can study with all people together all the time, and also it can be, like, flirting. What I'm thinking happened here is that this is just somebody that is extremely bad at flirting, like me. There's some people I can tell you, I have... Oh my god, Odin, what the fuck? He heard me talking about being bad at flirting, and he was like, wait, that's just like me, dude. I've decided to start practicing flirting by flirting with my homies. So Meisterschwert, one of my good friends, and Brainiac especially, I flirt with them all the time, jokingly. And it does annoy them, but also, like, we've been with each other through thick and thin, so they're like, they know that I mean well by it. At least I think so. If it turns out they don't mean well by it, then that's going to be tough. Flirting with your homies is like labbing in fighting games. You don't have to do it, but your life is going to be a lot easier if you do. people should say I'm flirting with you and then flirt. Please, I'm telling you, this is what we need to do. We need to do a, you need to say what you actually mean law. Like you can either be quiet or say what you actually mean. Because this is the same thing with like people that are in arguments. Oh my fucking god. People that like constantly goalpost move. And even if they goalpost move the first time, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, because there have been plenty of times where it looks like I'm moving the goalpost, but what happened is that I just explained myself very poorly, and I was trying to imply this thing that I didn't actually properly manage to imply, and I'll be like, you know what, you're allowed to be kind of shit at expressing yourself. The second time they do it, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, you need to understand how language works, and come to terms with the fact that words have meaning. Can you attack me on that tile? Oh, that's annoying. If I go like here. I think I just go here, and then I wait. I think that does wear off his point of his shield gauge. That is unfortunate. However, we can now go Arthur onto this tile right here. Equip the Arthur's axe or something. Oh, they have crit on him. If I go like here with Odin. Wait. Well, I have 10 speed. If I go like this, I do 11. Ugh, that's a lot of damage, though. I do like Raider's Axe. He just does way too much damage, is what I'm learning from this. Let's just attack like this, I guess. Get the level up. Oh, he's so close! And then we can just give this to Odin. No, but the goalpost moving is just a sign of people not being willing to actually say what they mean. If your argument is, if your argument, well, I guess part of it is just like, some people have arguments that are so fucking stupid that they need to sort of bait you in at first. If your argument is that I inherently believe that this thing is true, then I literally don't give a fuck what you're trying to say. We're not gonna have a good discussion because, you know, that's not what's gonna happen. And unfortunately, a lot of arguments do end up going this way. I wish we could avoid it, but like, that's just how it works. I think I totally lost track of where I was, but I digress. If I go Raider, Carp Streamer here, yeah, Carp Streamer here will get me to do enough damage that I don't kill. Or do a meaningful amount of chip, but also give me the level up. Now I can unequip Gambler. Dude, this Arthur is crazy good. Like, okay, what the fuck do you mean you got 11 speed, man? I want to see if I can give this kill to Felicia. Is that crazy to say? I feel like Felicia would be the best recipient of this kill. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. We're not going strategist, Felicia. She would not be the best recipient of the kill. The best recipient of the kill would be Odin. Okay, I almost did something that was not inexcusable, but regardless, very stupid. Hopefully this Arthur Effie support gets done quickly, because I would really like for them to fuck so I can get Effie into a fighter. Crazy good Arthur is just mid Charlotte. Much to think about. Mid Charlotte does not have 11 defense. We need to stop lying about that part of the whole ordeal. But other than that, that's not outrageous to say. Let's do this, actually. Let's chip this guy, like, 6 turns. We're gonna chip this guy a little bit, because I do want to give Felicia a little bit of EXP. I want to give them some combats because I want to work on their support, because I'm pretty sure Kuranari Felicia support was not worked on too much throughout the course of this chapter. That's good, man. Defense is... She actually does have like a few benchmarks where like a point of defense really helps out. And... Kill. Odin, if you get another goated level up, I'll suck your dick. I'll eat your shit! You know, what is it that they say in the boys? Okay, he did get a goated level up. So be it then. He's ready to keep up with Effie when the Shinzo Abe strat gets rolling. True, true. B support, that's what I like to see. This is the advantage of the fast supports, man. Tackling a support like that just gives you a big advantage when it comes to getting people married quickly. It does make the unit pairings kind of stagnate in the greater context of the run, but yeah, whatever. That's the cost of doing business. Okay, I'm sorry. In my place where I keep my bits tracked down, I have here written down, sugar mommies and sugar daddies are a form of rebellion. What the fuck does that mean? What was past me cooking with that one? Because I'm actually really interested in what this bit is about. What the fuck do I mean sugar mommies and sugar daddies are a form of rebellion? That's so evocative, but I don't know what it means. I think bosses should move when they get hit. I think bosses should get warp dance to LTC players. True! I do love the idea of fucking over specifically LTC players. I will be the first to admit, it is unfathomably mean-spirited and does not make the game any better. But it is so fucking funny as a concept. I think the person that wants their level 10 skill the most is Odin. We have everybody that we want deployed. I think I want to give these kills to my Corrin in that case. So let's go, because my Corrin's level 9. So the idea is you go like here with Effie. Effie gets a kill. Because Effie does need EXP. Actually, would I rather have Effie take the kills down there? I think I'd rather have her take both, to be perfectly honest. So in this case, I think we go Niles pair up on Corrin, so that we can like separate, like so we can replicate out while further up. How much attack are we talking here? 19 attack, 19 minus 1 is 18, so he does, like, a good amount of damage. I'm gonna put Odin, like, right here, and I'm gonna put Felicia right here so that he takes less damage. The only problem with this layout is that, Lilith is gonna steal a kill or two, but, you know, that's life. You guys have 22 attack. Defense is a little bit shaky, but... Wait, damage taken minus 3? Holy fuck, the records hall is broken. We need Niles up here. Oh, we can't get Niles up here. Unfortunately, I think we should move out here. We want to kill you, because I feel like you're the most threatening guy here. We don't want him to be attacked twice for no reason. Oh, that's so fucking cringe of you, Effie. Fuck off. We'll go Niles on this tile right here. Switch, separate out like this. Is this real Kuranari? This is real Kuranari. Okay, so we can rally up defense. That's my defense plus 3 gone. Hopefully too many of them don't go for Lilith, because that's going to take my EXP. God damn, this Odin's been good. Right now, my main worry for Odin at this point is that he's going to get into the position where he's good enough that he almost one-hit KOs, but not good enough that he actually one-hit KOs, and as a result, is actually fairly mid. That kind of Odin is really tough to deal with. I do not want to have to deal with that kind of Odin on this run. Let's chip it down a little bit. Let's go attack here with the stick. Oh, the Lilith heal gaming? Hold up, his writing is this fire? What's the speed on this guy? 13 speed? Yeah, you're not doubling me. You might be critting me though. Hold up. Yeah, let's not go into that guy's range. Let's go here. That's fine. That's also fine. Okay, this is when shit is going to start becoming an issue. Oh, I forgot, Lilith. Lilith helping out is probably going to be good for us. So we can do, like, attack here. I can kill this guy, okay. This guy's kind of a fucking issue, though, because the back guy has a silver sword. 27 attack, 27 minus 7. She lives, actually. She does live. Oh my god, she doubles this guy. Well, I guess we'll take the double here. We might have to run away for a turn. Ah, no strength. Fuck off. Okay, whatever. This guy doesn't have an armor slayer, right? He does. She has a defense. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's not gonna double her. Okay. We just need to make sure that we... He doesn't double me, but the problem here... Well, I think the back guy might actually double me. 15. He does double me. I think we bait this guy with Odin this way. We go Felicia and Coronari together. And we go, like, here. We can't get out of range that way. So we're just going to go here and separate upwards. That's fine. He's going to be... Perfect. Okay, we did isolate them the way we wanted. So we go here, kill you. Do we let this guy just attack? 21 minus 8 is... 21 minus 8 is like 13. He's going to one-hit KO me. Ooh, that's going to be an issue. If I don't have the movement to deal with it. Do this. So if I go... Okay, how much attack do you have? 16, 16... 16 plus 4 would be 20. 20 minus 8 is like 12, so you'd have 6 extra attack. And we're getting, right now, less than 6, right? Yeah, we're getting 5. And without the 5, we have 15. Is that 5 or higher than the... At least 5 or higher. Okay, so we go here, transfer. There we go. That was dicey, but we made it work. What's my odds on freezing this asshole? Not that good. What's my defense against this guy? That's not too bad. I like pair up here. So right now I have 10. This guy does 10 times 2. None of these guys have a Worm Slayer, right? No Worm Slayer? Okay, no Worm Slayer. So if I go like here. Wait. Well, I can rally as well. It'll just rally me up. Yeah, I have 19 defense. I'll live. And I'll even rally up Odin. I dodged? Come on, man. We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll just end turn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do not fucking end turn, actually. Just make progress towards the seize point, so if they actually seize me, then I'm not... I don't want that guy to seize. Like, that's not how I want a game over. Because of the silver sword debuff, we're totally fine here. We can just switch to Felicia, chip you down, and then we can go here, rally up. Odin kill here, perfect. I'll take the thunder kill, thank you. Okay, cool. Ideally, I can get this other kill to Odin too. Great level up. Well, it's not a great level up. It's good enough. I don't think anybody here kills this guy in one round. I think this level 11, level 12 kill, we just wait for about chapter 10. No. We need Niles. We need Niles to get this kill. How much damage do you do to me? 2 damage? Okay. So we move back here. We rally. We move up here. We unequip. Because I need to get this kill to Niles, because I need him to get to movement +1. Perfect. There you go. Get the kill. Level up. Perfect! Oh my god, what a good level up. No magic, no defense, but like, who cares? Give me a second, folks. I read someone say once, you want a bisexual boyfriend because of his proximity to heterosexuality. I want a bisexual boyfriend in case I decide to transition, and I'm like, so true. I'm gonna be honest, I think both of those are very good reasons. Also, I can't really think of a third reason. Dude, I was reading my old journal and it fucking astounds me how normal I was compared to now. I think I got more Chunibyo as I got into adulthood. That's actually so based. Listen, you need to, as you grow up, you need to decide what kind of adult you want to be. And sometimes you want to be a fucking Chunibyo adult. That's awesome. First reason is not a good reason. Why? Oh, I read it wrong. I thought it said bisexual boyfriend because of his, proximity to homosexuality. I was like, well, I guess that makes sense. I love the idea of you, like, looking at your old thing, and it's like, today I ate a wonderfully balanced meal prepared by my loving mother. I hope to on the morrow also eat something of this sort. I have been recently quite worried by the developments at our school. My math class has not been particularly endearing to me. I think I shall ask one of my classmates for help. Like, and then you look at yourself now and it's like, what the fuck happened? I need a prison. I like how the normal voice defaulted to British, because I was like, well, I think the most normal person is like it's like a boarding school, like a 16-year-old that has rich parents that got sent to a boarding school 2 weeks before he realizes that there's like a crazy cult controlling the school and like a ridiculous murder mystery going on that he becomes a part of. That's just what came to mind first. Oh, I remember the sugar daddies and sugar mommies are a form of rebellion bit. Okay, so the idea is that a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy is in an older generation than you. So, if you are being financially supported by somebody from an older generation, that's a form of rebellion. You're basically like taking money away from the old. Now, does that make a lot of sense? Not really, but it is very funny to think about, so I support this 100%. We're doing this early promote Nyx build again, by the way. Like, this early promote Nyx, we're doing early promote Nyx. There's just no two ways about it. My Corrin actually needs some EXP. Huh, okay. Oh, wait, no. Let me change my skill build. We are, okay. Let's take it from the top. Number 1. I absolutely need Quixotic so that I can make the boss kill a fairly reliable one. Number 2, I think we go for Trample for the extra damage on the boss. Number 3, Savage Blow, I think, because I can do like a tank on the turn 1, hit on turn 2 shit with like an umbrella or something like that. Number 4, Replicate. Number 5, I think, is going to be a Rally, and we're going to go Rally Defense. Because the enemies on this map have Rally Defense, not Seal Defense, not Seal Speed, so my speed being lowered is going to be fine. What exactly is taking money against an older generation rebelling against? Well, it's about the wealth inequality based on generations. The boomers get all the money. I mean, the math actually unironically supports this. The boomers have like a shit ton of money, and a lot of the government's budget is going towards boomers in the form of like Medicare and retirement payouts. Oh hell yeah! Please stand for the national anthem. Why did it do that? Fuck off. Dude, this was half of the reason why I instantly fell in love with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. When you get into a battle with somebody in Kevis and this shit starts playing, I was like, oh, hold up, buddy. I didn't know they had this kind of shit at the beat. The flutes in this track are actually, like, generational. This is the type of shit you'll be lucky to see once in your life. I've never heard a flute-driven track that goes this hard. She doesn't know it yet, but Nyx is gonna adopt a horse in a chapter and carry until Leo comes. This is true, this is true. I need to give this kill. I need to give a kill to Corrin anyways. That's that good chip, baby. What the fuck? She doesn't have anything equipped? There's that one Naruto opening. The only one that I know is you know, the one by what's it called? What the fuck is it called? They did the Iron Blooded Orphans too. It's the Kanabun. The only one I know is the one by Kanabun. What a fucking banger, dude. We can continue. We can start working on the FE Nix now. All I have to do is remember to actually equip the goddamn brass Naginata, and we will be fine. Dude on the flute is going fucking crazy. What is this, a shakuhachi or something? I don't think so. It's more like a normal flute than a shakuhachi, I think. What area does this hit? This actually hits all the reinforcements from that bottom right staircase even. That's actually quite good. Actually, I feel like that kind of can end up being a liability because you end up taking on too many enemies and suffer from success and just die. Oh my god, how did I fuck up the loop this badly? I swear I did not have the loop this badly. I promise you, I do not remember the loop being this fucked. I've transferred literally everybody wrong this turn, dude. Fuck off. I wanted to transfer the goddamn the FE over to Nyx and then move over. Move her into pole position to kill the guy. God damn. That actually made me angry. Like, fuck off. That's clearly not what I was trying to do, asshole. Not a great level up, but we'll take what we can get. I mean, the Malefic Aura is far more important than the actual level up itself. And also the fact that she's now at level 10. I forgot to unequip Gamble on Arthur. God damn it. What a silly mistake. You know what? We're going in on Effie this run, folks. We're going in on Effie. That being said, the first round of tanking is going to be handled by Odin because of the support point reasons. Really? You dodged. You dodged. That's the second combat. Third combat. Fourth combat. 2 more combats and I'm switching him out for Effie. Ugh. First actually bad level up from Odin. I can't even be mad. Great level up, except for the no strength part. Where the fuck's your strength, Effie? That's like what you're known for. She's just too fucking fat. She's just too fat, is what I've learned from this situation. We'll just hit and turn, maybe? Maybe that'll be enough? God, even if I could just keep Azura around for the healing, it would be so helpful. Unfortunately, it's not meant to be after this chapter. How much attack can we... Oh my god. 19 is not bad. I mean, I can... Where the fuck's my actual Coronari's back here? God damn it. Go here. Switch. And now we'll be able to see, well, how much actual Coronari does here. 24 damage. That's good. This is an interesting conundrum to find myself in. Take the Bold Naginata, give it to Effie. Oh, that actually would not work, because you can't dual strike. So I can get the 100 hit. I can get the 100 hit. I can fairly consistently get the 100 hit. So what I need to worry about then is making sure that my Corrin can actually get you down to the exact amount that you need to be at. So I have 4 attack. So I need to get you down to 4 HP. Please hit. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. High target is captured. Okay, here's what I need to do. I need to grab that fucking art seal, go into the convoy, dump all this nonsense, grab out an Ember +1 and a Monkey Spirit, heart seal up into my heart seal class right now. Oh my god! I didn't even do I didn't even do the private quarters. Why that shit play? Whatever, we don't have time to worry about that right now. Watch this. I'm about to show you a pro technique. You might be wondering what I'm doing. Look at that. I'm getting what? 40% of my HP. Okay, 20% of my HP healed every turn. That's basically renewal. Four turns and I'm back up to full, baby. So at this point, the only thing I'm worried about is the one singular Bolt Naginata guy. If I can get some kind of insurance against that guy, I should be totally fine. And also, I need to start tanking out here. Like, every time I've gotten Effie killed in that particular spot, it's always because Effie is in a tile below where she is right now. And it lets her just get attacked by all the archer squad as well, and that's just not a good look. I need to grab Elise here. Let's grab Azura, actually. I can sing for my Corrin to get the extra little bit of EXP that I need to get. Extra little bit of damage I need to get that kill. Oh my god. Do I seriously not have Curse of Memory on? Fuck off. So if we go like this, rally defense, hit, dance, kill, I think it should be fine. I'm not fine. They were, in fact, not fine. I didn't think about the fact that the guy would attack me in the other order. God damn it. I genuinely just want to continue onwards. Flute solo stops? That's what I'm saying, right? Like, goddamn. Ugh, the situation is so strange, though. Like, I want to get the weapon EXP, but... I don't know, was that a greed kill? Was that, like, greed getting the best of me? Or, you know what it was? It was Sloth getting the best of me, because I did not bother getting Azura up to level 10. If I got Azura up to level 10, I could have rallied my Corrin up. Also, this fucking Savage Blow is doing not a goddamn thing. I should be equipping Rally Speed instead. So if I go Rally Speed on me... If I go Rally Speed on me... If I go Rally Speed on me, then I can go fucking plus speed on my Corrin. Oh, let's unequip the Katana. I think I go... No, I get +1 speed from the promotion, actually. So I go 15 speed, 19 speed... After all, this Corrin will never be good. Listen! This Corrin is already good. I'm just not using my Corrin in the way that would trivialize these chapters because I need, like, a better party. Like, this Vantage Life and Death shit is not only not going to make it into late game, also it's the kind of thing that I can constantly mess up on. I'm gonna be honest, I am just gonna continue onwards, because, like, there's so little variance in Chapter 8, Chapter 7, and Chapter 6, Paralog 1. I can't be bothered doing this or this part of the game. This is like me doing chapter... It's the same as me doing, like, Chapter 7, 8, 9, 10 of Birthright, except 7, 8, 9, 10 of Birthright were way faster than this. Like, I could get those chapters done in much shorter of a time, and I was min-maxing way less at that time. Like, I'm min-maxing now, and it requires a lot of time. That being said, I am going to restart the game because I think that I want to get rid of that that sound bug. Like, I can't wait until you have to do 6 to 10 on Rev for like 8 times. No, by the time it gets to Rev, I'll have totally given up on like doing the skill shit. Like, I'll just do the Vantage Life and Death strat on my Corrin for the entire early game. Listen, I'll think about going back next stream, but I just want to do this stream for a little bit longer because this stream felt like super short. Also, while I was cleaning the school, I was supposed to clean the library, so of course, you know me, I went to the manga section to see how it had changed since I was a kid. Somehow, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles has made the cut, and I just don't understand how we live in a world where that's the case. I don't hate Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, but it's not even better than its own sister series. How is it making the cut? It's like, it's ancient. It's very, very old. It's also, like, not that good compared to its contemporaries. I just don't understand how it's managed to keep up. Other than that, I was really happy to see that The Elusive Samurai by Yusue Matsui had also made the cut. And Assassination Classroom was on the shelves. That was one of the series I didn't get to see in my library, my school library's manga collection. Ton of One Piece there. Love to see it. Like, I enjoyed seeing that. Also, I've been having a few, like, genuinely brain-destroying discussions recently. Is school like a private school? How does it have a manga section? I must live in a way different part of the US. It's just a public school. Like, it's just a big public school. So they have manga here. It's awesome. They have like 2 shelves worth of manga. Go here. You're not attacking to me, you freaking jonkler. Oh, I'm in range now. I'm in range. I'll rally defense. the big public school near me doesn't have manga and a bend the knee to the book bans. That sucks. That just straight up sucks. I'm sorry to hear that happened there. Like, it's just unfortunate. I wish we didn't have to deal with that kind of shit, but that's the world we find ourselves in. Unfortunately, we gotta make. We just kind of gotta make peace with it. Why is she not even... Okay, hold up. I thought I got myself killed there. Let's go to the convoy, grab like a weapon that's not dog shit. Okay, do this. There you go, 100 accuracy. Jesus Christ. I gotta spoon feed her every last kill. You know, speaking of school, the existence of the school semester, also necessarily implies the existing... Fuck! I messed up the joke. Run it back. The existence of the... Let me just do it from the beginning here. Speaking of school, the existence of the school semester, like half of a year of school, also necessarily implies the existence of the Ukester, aka that, except it's a bottom this time. A lot of people don't really talk about this, and I feel like it's important to talk about. Just talk about it, you know? Like, this is one of the important issues facing our modern society. But at least the close-by community college I went to actually took the books on the ban list and put them out front and center in the library. That's so fucking awesome. Like, when I was reading Ascendance of a Bookworm, the one thing I was 100% always with the main character on is that is her obsession with libraries. Libraries are one of the most, like, if every single, like, they should take all of the money that's put into the military and put it into libraries instead. I feel like the world would just be a better place. Like, holy fuck, man. Every single penny put into a library is money well spent. Libraries are some of the only places that I felt, like, welcome as an early teen. It just... The immigration shit just made me feel so isolated, but when I was at a library, I felt like I was... I don't know, I felt like it didn't matter. It was so important to me to have a space like that. As someone working on being a teacher right now, they should just fucking spend on education. That's true. That being said, I'm also kind of working on becoming a teacher right now, so it feels like a little bit too biased from our perspective, but I agree with you for what it's worth. I don't even care about being underpaid. That's true, like, I don't give a shit about me being paid. Like, can we please give our students, like, a school that doesn't feel like a fucking prison? Every single school in this district is, like, they have more money put into the security than they do the actual fucking schools. Like, holy fuck, dude. And the individual teachers are doing their best, man. They're making the best of a bad situation, but, like, there's only so much you can do, really. If I go, like, here, one enemy can attack me. And it's gonna be the shining bow guy, probably. Oh, it's not. Problem is that his res is not good enough for me to be comfortable doing that with him. Just don't crit. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. I mean, you missing is obviously not ideal, but like, fuck it. Like, we're alive. Work on that Odin support, baby. I don't mind healing up here. There's no way you missed, bro. Come on. Dude! Stop being such a dickhead. Jesus Christ. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. If that doesn't work out, we can... I don't like that. No, there's still a mage that can attack us. Let's not fuck around too much. I don't want to lose my units. How are you missing this? This guy's missed like 4 81s in a row. Fuck off. Eight times 8, not 8 times 8. If I go like Arthur transfer here, how much damage are we doing here? Let's do this then. Please hit this. Thank you for hitting that. So here's the strat. We go here, we transfer, we separate Elise out like this, so we have that extra point of damage, which will allow us to get the 1 round here. Boom. Done. You should be able to heal up from a wall, low-key. He should be able to suck up the wall's life essence and heal up from it. That's all I'm trying to say, really. I think it would just make sense from the lore perspective for him to be able to do that. On what basis? Shut up. Don't ask smart questions. Okay, but the wall resists Draining Kiss? Are you talking about Heatran? That's fucking true, though, if you think about it. Mega Aggron? True! As we refer to him, Gigaggron. Why is there only Heatran but no Sheetran? Really makes you think, doesn't it? Why is there a Hitalia but not Sheetalia? No, that joke doesn't even work on any level. I feel like Hitalia would be a lot more... As far as I'm aware, Hitalia is all like male characters, right? I feel like Hitalia would be even more offensive if it was like female characters instead of male characters. Homotalia, am I right? Dude, speaking of which, okay, so just randomly on my Twitter timeline, I saw a video of this guy who apparently was getting a bunch of comments on TikTok or whatever, saying that he looked just like the personification of England from Hitalia, and he was like really mad about it. He was like, I don't look like that guy at all. And then he eventually looked it up, and he said, oh my god, let me see if I can find it. Hold up. England Hitalia. Arthur Kirkland. Okay, hold up. Okay. Okay, hold up. Let me see if I can fucking pause this. Oh my god, hold up. Hold up.
Messages saying, you look like...
Oh, okay, this is the one. Hold up. Oh my god, hold up. Okay.
Arthur Kirkland, you look like Arthur Kirkland. I don't know, I've never fucking seen this thing, I've never seen any anime really.
First of all, he looks exactly like him. Can we just say that? He looks one for one.
Who is Arthur Kirkland? I don't know. So I look up Arthur Kirkland, one thing leads to another. Oh my god, I saw Arthur Kirkland hentai. Fucking hottest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It's like watching personalized hentai of me. Jeez Louise, my looking like Arthur Kirkland, disputed as it may be, is a boon for me. God damn, best porn of my life. Fucking messages say.
Oh my god, I'm actually sobbing, bro. Bro watched himself getting dicked down. I'm fucking weak. I'm so weak. I'm actually sobbing, bro. I love that he was totally unwilling to lie about having seen the hentai. He was like, buddy, I saw that shit and it was the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, when I first saw that, I was dying for like at least half an hour. I was laughing for. It was so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. Also, his name being Arthur Kirkland, come on. They always said Arthur Kirkland was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him. You know what I'm talking about? Autosexuality unlocked? I mean, if I looked like that, maybe there's a point to it, though. Speaking of which, sound off in chat, would you fuck a clone of yourself? Gira just DM'd me and told me both the Ukraine and Belarus were women in Italia. I take everything I said back. I got one yes in chat. If it's a she clone, yes. Okay. You know, part of me was like, wanted to be like, the fact that you make an allowance for the gender of the clone. You make allowance for the gender of the clone is cowardice. But I thought about it, and I was like, I don't think I would fuck a female version of myself. I think that would be like, I don't know. It just feels like I'm taking advantage of the situation. Whereas if it's me as I am right now, then I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. It's literally just me. Even if it is still exploitative to some degree, I feel like it makes more sense, or at least feels more moral in that particular situation. Even though I am more attracted to women than I am to guys. Who's wearing the Leo cosplay? You, me, or my clone? We'd have to like battle to the death for it. Like, who gets the bottom is determined by who wins the gladiatorial combat. Is it just a biological clone or identical clone? Honestly, it sounds, you're not being semantic. It's like a clone of you as you are right now, except the only thing we can allow is we can allow you to change the gender of it. Yes or no? it's a guy, yes, I respect that. I don't think I could bring myself to do it if it was a woman. She's got like a whole life to live, man. It's just like sucking myself. I do it in a heartbeat if I'm flexible. I don't think it's 1-to-1. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think it's 1-to-1. Because depending on the situation, okay, obviously this is a little bit of an oversimplification, also not necessarily true, but also there's less like skill involved in like fucking a clone compared to fucking like sucking yourself. You know what I mean? You need to be like good at giving head in order to make the second one an experience that's like good. I need to just learn to seize this chapter, man. The fact of the matter is I've gotten good enough at XP management that, like, the second bit of this chapter and the EXP I get from the reinforcements never really does anything for me. I need to take that advice to heart. Does the answer change if the clone is actually you from a D4C parallel universe? Fucking obviously! Cause if you tried to fuck a clone from a D4C universe, you would die! You would, like, turn into cubes! That's obviously it matters. Only if I can say that my clone is a top. Well, here's the thing. You guys are gonna have to figure that out between yourselves. I'm in the same situation. I would have to figure it out between me and my clone. What if you had the D4C so that you don't? So I'm making a D4C clone. Dude, maybe Funny Valentine. I wouldn't put it past Funny Valentine to be doing some shit like that, honestly. Shinzo Abe would be proud of me.
Yes.
Shinzo Abe's looking up at us right now. Funny Valentine? Where's my unfunny Valentine? The truth is, unfunny Valentine is just Funny Valentine from when he was fat, because people took him less seriously, if you think about it. I wonder how they're gonna adapt that, by the way. The fact that Funny Valentine shows up and he's like 250 pounds, not that tall, like he is not fit, and then randomly one day he just shows up and he is actually like the fucking. I remember seeing this described this way in one of the sites that I was reading Steel Ball Run on. He was they called him Washboard Warlord, and I that stuck with me, man, because I still think about that phrase to this day. Maybe I was just born in the wrong D4C Alternaverse. Any D4C Alternaverse which leads you to this Twitch chat is the right D4C Alternaverse. Then again, maybe it's one of those we would have found each other regardless of the timeline kind of things.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
What am I reading, by the way, nowadays? So I have Saya no Uta, which I have to finish. I'm like 40% of the way through it. After that is Zato, I Love the World and Everything in It. After that is... Oh god. Oh god. Well, no, after that is This Game's Not Real, because This Game's Not Real is coming out in 6 days. After that is going to be Chaos Head. I really don't want to finish Chaos Head, man. Chaos Head is so boring. I'm trying to get me some Chaos Head. The answer depends on how much the female me looks like my sister. It's not going to look like it, because you having a sister means that you're she's your twin, that doesn't matter because you're fraternal twins, not identical twins. So it's not gonna look like, I guess it's gonna look a little bit like your sister just from a genetics perspective, but it's gonna look way more like you than your sister. It's kind of weird. I always considered myself a weeb, but recently I realized I enjoy a very small subsection of anime and stuff. That's what I realized too, and I've started expanding my tastes outwards. Every time I learn about more stuff, I usually end up finding it most of it enjoyable. There are some exceptions, but as a general rule, I like reading more shit. Anyways, hopefully by the time I see you guys next, I will have a big video that we've been working on, my editor and I have been working on. If my editor doesn't get himself injured again by the time the day comes around, we will have that out by before next stream. Let's hope that happens, alright? See y'all. Big video or big wiener? Big video!